Welcome, everybody, to Mets Dodgers Game 2 NLCS. It seems surreal to be saying that when the season started, but here we are. And you know what? If you got a game in front of you, your job is to win it. And that is what the Mets have got to do. They have got to earn the split headed back to Citi Field. Tree is probably working on sports ball, so you're going to be stuck with my dumb face this whole time. Maybe. I don't know. Tree might pop in. He's doing the sports ball. You guys, you can't have it both ways. You got to have some sports balls, some five, some sports ball. Last night, the Mets, if I'm taking callers from chat, I will be reading your chats and super chats, etc. Last night, the Mets got the living shit kicked out of them. They got beat by a touchdown and a safety. It was 9-0. And the Mets were in a hole instantaneously. They were down 3-0. And then they just kept proceeding to get their asses kicked. Yes, happy Indigenous Peoples Day. Everyone go out and play a game of Finders Keepers in honor of Indigenous Peoples Day. Just go take something that doesn't belong to you and squat on it and just be like, mine. Hey, it's mine. We got a great pitching matchup tonight between the Mets and the Dodgers. You got Sean Manaea, the Mets' best pitcher this postseason, against Ryan Brazier, who essentially hasn't really pitched or started. He's been a bullpen pitcher. This is the Dodgers, essentially their bullpen game, where the Mets are going to have to challenge and get on base and get a good 6 to 7 inning outing out of Manaea. We are announcing the starting lineups. We're actually supposed to be having first pitch right now. Francisco Lindor leading off at shortstop, batting second, Mark Vientos at third base, batting third, Brandon Nimmo in left. In the cleanup spot, Pete Alonso at first. Batting fifth, Starling Marte, former Pirate, in right. Batting sixth, Jesse Winker, the DH. Again, they're going with the left-handed DH over JD Martinez. Batting seventh, Jose Iglesias, oh my God, at second base. Batting eighth, Tyrone Taylor gets the start. Again, surprised they're not going with Bader in center field. And batting ninth, Francisco Alvarez, who will be facing Ryan Brazier. Sean Manaea on the mound. Is it Brazier or Brazier? Sounds like Brazier. What's up, Wonder Davy? What's up, everybody in the chat? Thanks for joining us on a Monday afternoon. I know this is a really weird time slot for day baseball. It's actually 1 o'clock out in LA. So they're getting Brazier, says $20 chicken tendies. And Francisco Lindor is going to step in 0-0, first pitch of the game. And he takes a ball low. And we are underway. 96-mile-an-hour fastball. That's what you got to do. If you're the Mets, you've got to get ahead in the count. Get on base with some walks or get some pitches that you can handle. They were dominated last night. There's a strike. That was a nasty fastball on the outside corner. Yeah, I fucking hate the Dodgers too. Fuck the Dodgers. Last night they were dominated completely. They weren't even in the game. John Flaherty was throwing darts all game. They didn't work at all. And that's a ball 2-1. Lindor's ahead. See, this is what you want. You want a fastball here, something that you can handle, or if he hangs something off speed, but he's got to be around the plate here. He's probably going to nibble. Yeah, they're setting up the target outside. Lindor swings at a off-speed pitch, a slider, and grounds it down the first baseline. A misplay by the bat boy right there. Already shaky defense from the Dodgers. It's 2-2 count. Still, even getting the 2 balls is advantageous because he's got to be around the plate here. He doesn't want to go to 3-2. And you're already, 5 pitch at bats, 6 pitch at bats. You want 7 pitch at bats. Lindor fouls off ball 3, a fastball up. Over enthusiastic intern Caleb says, let's go Dodgers. Go to hell. That's where you can go, Dodgers. You can lick my balls with that bullshit. Did I say a prayer in the shed before the game? Yes, I did. I jacked off in the shed. Lindor fouls off a slider, 86. It's still 2-2. But he's working the count, boys. He's working the count. Hopefully, if you guys are, if you're in the car or something, you can't watch the game. If you're at work, I can provide you play-by-play. And yeah, it's 2 strikes, 2-2 count. Nick, stop trying to spoil shit. Fouls it off, ball 3. No, it's 2-2. I bet you Nick has 3 balls. Oh, here comes. What the fuck?
What's up?
Look at this. What? 3 minutes late to come crash my stream.
I had to take a shower, dude.
Lindor fucking fouls the ball off the inside of his foot on another ball 3. That was a ball for sure. He's wildly swinging, but he's also protecting the plate. You working on sports ball, you fucker?
Yes, sir. Finished up voiceovers, so
nice.
All that stuff there.
Who's the lolcow of the week?
Well, Ohio State. Ohio State's one of them, and then Sirianni.
Nick Sirianni is a fucking lolcow.
Dude, he used his kids as a shield. Pardon me?
He pulled a oh, and that's belted right field deep, and that's gone. That is 1 on the board for the New York Mets. Their first run. That is a great start. Francisco Lindor goes yaya on a 2-2 count, a solo home run. That is what the Mets needed. Let's fucking go. Hell yeah. 1 pitch, 1 run. Yes, and this is also. Oh, where did Tree go?
I'm right here. I wanted to do a
bullpen game. Oh, now Lindor is telling a little secret to Vientos. He says, "Your breath stinks." That was what
he's probably. Well, I think what's happening is he probably has a tell. That's probably what's happening.
Yeah. He might be telegraphing his pitches. He's saying
that's
right
what
before
him. It's like probably right before he either has his thing down when he's doing a slider, up when he's doing a curve. Let's see if we can get this tell.
Yeah, let's see if we can figure it out. Okay, he's belt high right there.
Belt high is a fastball.
Okay. Maybe he says he puts his finger in his butthole before he throws the slider.
Could be.
That's a big tell. All right, belt high there. Nope, that's a sinker. Good pitch by Brazier. We got a super chat from the Lim Report. Subway Series urge rising.
No Subway Series.
I don't know about that.
Series.
I will say this. I will have to walk my dog at some point during the stream, and I also have to cook dinner on stream. And Nemo or Vientos flies out to right. He got a good barrel on it, but didn't put it in the right place. Flies directly to Mookie Betts out in right field. Sorry.
It's all good.
I gotta get my shit in order. I gotta remember these names,
Unfortunate stipulation.
Oh, listen. Sorry, hey, look. I'm streaming here. If you're gonna come on here, don't be doing work. If you're gonna just fucking do work, just go do work. I can carry the show. Listen,
bitch, you do work all the fucking time during our streams.
No, I don't. I'm putting in reps. I'm swiping on Tinder.
Yeah. You're doing all that work. I told you. Problem is with Audacity, I can't change it to my headset, so I'll have to see if I can change that real quick.
Yeah, you dumbass. Audacity is a pretty good program, but you know what? I edit my audio directly in
Adobe
Final Cut. No, Final Cut now. And Nemo takes a ball low. He did not go. 1-1 count. 2-1. See, this is what I was talking about before. Is you've got to get ahead in the count. Brazier's already thrown 14 pitches, only 1 out. Now he can sit on that fastball. He can sit on the fastball. Ready? And he takes a fastball low. He was looking fastball. It's 3-1 now. Get a base runner. Jeremy Miller says 5 taking his swings on Tinder is a less than a baseball joke. All right, here comes Nemo. 3-1 count. Probably green light. Get something to pitch. Fastball up. Took a big daddy hack at it at 95. Wow, they're calling down to the bullpen already. They are concerned.
Brazier's been struggling. They're probably doing 1 or 2 innings. They're probably limiting him from there.
Is it Brazier or Brazier?
I think it's Brazier.
Brazier, like Brazier, like as in a bra. And Nimmo takes the outside pitch, and he's already on. There we go. He walked him, folks. Brazier, this is not a good start for the Dodgers.
It would be just hilarity, but the problem is the Detroit Lions lost Aiden Hutchinson for the year, which is fucking bullshit. Did you see that injury, man?
Oh, yeah, it was terrible. He broke his tibia.
Compound fracture. His fibula.
Fracture. Yeah. He got Alex Smith, bro. It was ugly. Jared Froman. Here, give me a good laugh.
How about that? No, not Hutch. No. Am I close? Kind of.
Pretty good.
Jonathan Allen's out for the year too.
Yeah, he's got surgery to repair a torn muscle, I believe.
Yep.
It's the last thing you want. Oh, we should talk about this. Should we have Nick redo the dumpster fire intro?
Yes, I agree.
Same music, but with some dumpster fire highlights and a little shorter, Nick. How about make it, I think it's 1:15, make it 45 seconds, Nick.
I wish there was a way. I wish there was a way to fade into the video while playing the music in the background and then fade, but I don't think StreamYard allows for that.
You could put a little like 3 seconds of black and then do a dissolve into it so that we have a little runway. How about that, Nick?
What we could do is have it muted and then play it through StreamYard. Like the sound. I don't know if you could do that at the same time, though. That's the only thing.
I don't think so. Just leave like 3 seconds of black screen, Nick, for runway, and then dissolve into whatever you choose. But we're giving you full creative liberty, but don't do anything with nudity. Okay, don't get us demonetized on every stream. Okay,
put
Nick?
5. Slam the penis in the car door.
Yes,
and also put 5 in the male romper. And
then Tree fucking a whopper as the intro.
You would do that, you sick fuck.
All right, Nick, you're tasked with the new intro for the dumpster fire. Same music though, always Madden 92. There's a commercial break. Are they pulling Brazier already? Brazier?
Probably.
Oh no, they got out of it.
Don't play.
Yeah, I was talking to you. Alonso grounded a double play, but the Mets get a big run, and it's setting the tone here. Yes, I wonder Prollins if Scoots is going to have internet issues from the hurricane or just pure Cowboy shame.
Well, he rage quit the stream. He mentioned it was internet issues, but I mean,
he did have internet. I was watching it, and then it got fucked.
Yeah, it was probably the Cowboys fucking up on his end too. So it happens.
Yes, it was sad. They were getting destroyed. I wanted Scooter. Piped. Dude, the running lanes that were created on their defense, they had massive holes. Who was the running back for Detroit? He was reaching full speed before.
Probably David Montgomery or Jahmyr Gibbs. Probably one of those.
Jahmyr Gibbs. Jahmyr Gibbs was reaching full speed, like unabated through the line. Like he was just like, oh, look at that. I can just walk right through here. Like it's nothing. All right. Shohei Ohtani is going to lead off. Burn with the super chat. He says, unfortunately, early news says it was a clean break somehow. Hopefully, if Holmes gets us a decent edge and Hutch comes back in 2025, Lions D will be nasty. They should trade for Hassan Reddick. That's what they should do. Hasn't played a snap all year, has he? Sean Albert, he's well rested.
But we do have our first trade in the NFL season. Roy Robertson Harris is going from Jacksonville to Seattle. And Jacksonville gets a 2026 sixth-round pick. And Seattle just needs help in the run game. Like they've given up 100-yard rushers to Isaac Garendo and Tyrone Tracy. It's bad.
Mania on the bump, facing Ohtani. Inside out's a sinker into the left field bleachers. Sean Albert, if the Jets lose, they deserve Law Cow of the week over the Cowboys. And Scott Carter, as a Lions fan, I've never felt so dead inside after a win. Prayers up for Hutch. Mania misses, trying to nibble on the outside corner with the 76-mile-an-hour changeup. 1-1 the count. Yeah, Manaea has that big sweeping motion. He fools you. There's a strike, sinker up. I don't know how they're calling this a sinker, though. Like, these look like fastballs to me. I don't think their scouting department is correct here, but I think it's an auto. It's like an AI based off of the spin. It's so sophisticated how they can track spin nowadays.
Oh yeah, it's crazy now.
Yeah, there's no chip in the ball. They just have this equipment that can just track it.
Yeah,
There's a
I mean,
fastball
with general
out.
spin, velo, I mean, dude, it's crazy now. Even like you can
Yeah.
track like exit velo, launch angle. Like you can track
That's
it
where-
fast.
Yeah, Rapsodo, they have
Like,
this little radar thing. You can do it at home. Like, you don't need up. And
Yeah.
Shohei's going to strike out. Let's go. Fooled him. This is if there's
Yeah.
a good matchup for the Mets, it's the lefty against Ohtani with Manaea. Because
Shohei was looking curveball and he swung
Yep.
pretty awkwardly at it.
if you're a lefty facing Manaea, oh my gosh, it looks like the ball's coming right towards your hip.
Yeah,
Like,
it's like my first swing, and the problem is he's just using his arms. Like it's just
Mhm.
it just like it was a front door, and it's just like he couldn't commit in time. Like shit.
yeah. And Manaea has
And look at that.
everything.
Like it's just another sweeper that just reaps in the zone. How do you hit that?
It's tough. And Manaea has a delivery that every coach would be like, that's not a good delivery. You're going to get Tommy John, blah, 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 blah. And he gets out. Like, I can't stand
Manaea already
mechanics.
had Tommy John. He had Tommy John in college.
I'm just saying, I can't stand people that just say mechanics this, mechanics that. It's about effectiveness.
I mean, honestly, with how fast everyone's throwing, Tommy John's pretty much an expectation at this point.
Yeah, your ligaments can't handle that shit. Gerald Oberfeld, call Scooter. He needs to be reminded that it is not a logo. It is a rating out of 100. Them boys deserve lol cow of the week. Yes. 5-star.
Manaea was actually traded just before that year. I think he was part of that purge. I think he got traded.
And they made the playoffs.
No, like the year after.
Yes.
Like 2022, you're thinking of? Because 2021, they traded everybody. They traded,
yes,
Olsen,
Marte.
Marte. Well, Marte was a free agent. He was gone. Kana. There was Manaea. Trying to think who else. Like
they had some
Chris Bassett
too. Yeah,
Chris Bassett, Cole Irvin.
Yep.
And then they traded. Sean Murphy got traded the next year. Teoscar managed to just get a touch on that sweeper.
Yep. Already 2 outs quickly. And it looks like Knack is in the bullpen. He's got a knack for giving up home runs to the Mets.
That's a good idea. Punish Scooter, make him finish that Lion stream.
We got a fitty for the gritty.
We got Fetty from bragging, right? Hold on. We've got praise the Jeebus. Praise the Jeebus. Hold on. Look at you praising that Jeebus. We need like a little song where it's just like really bad and just like Fitty for gritty or some shit.
A little song.
The gritty Fitty.
50 for the gritty. All right. We're good.
Praise all the
Read
Jeebus.
it.
Jerry Jones passed on Derrick Henry the same way he passed on Randy Moss in 1998. Also passed on TJ Watt for Jocko Charlton. And he's going to live to regret it. Yesterday's stomping is further proof that Shang Tsung ripped their souls out last year against the Packers. How about them Cowboys?
How about them?
Worst home loss in 35 years.
3-1 count to Teoscar Hernandez, the left fielder. And Manaea almost hit him. He's going to walk him. First base runner.
Yeah, missed on the sweeper. Haslam is literally making Stefanski a puppet. Man, I mean, dude, that's just Haslam. He wanted Deshaun Watson. And as a Steeler fan, I absolutely approve of their decision. They should keep with Deshaun Watson. I think they should keep him for the next 3 years.
I need to start a poll here. It's what should I have for dinner?
What should I have for dinner? I'm curious. Because I'm out of my leftovers are pretty much depleted and I don't have anything prepped meat-wise. Freddie Freeman hits a high fly ball, but it's going to stay towards right field. Marte calls for it. That's the inning. Just a little too high on it. Best wood anyone's gotten on Manaea today. But that's really about it. Okay, fish sticks, hamburger helper, a salad. Gotten
All right, the options for me are
Ribeye steak.
sweet and sour
Fuegas.
stir fry or pepper steak stir fry.
Ooh.
I was leaning towards sweet and sour.
Well, what kind of meat are you putting in the sweet and sour?
It would be chicken and beef.
Ooh. And then pepper steak's just pepper steak.
Yeah, it's just be steak, green peppers, and onions with oyster sauce.
Spicy trichinosis and broccoli. No, who are we? Louis Domingue?
Yeah, Domingue. Where did he end up going?
He was with the Rangers for a bit. Let me take a look.
Is he in the minor league system? Perhaps.
Well, he was. Yeah, he's still with the Rangers, but I think he's in the minor leagues. He's with Hartford.
Okay. Spicy pork. What happened that series?
Well, I remember Louis Domingue had spicy pork and broccoli, and he was the legend of legends. That's
Weren't
all
you
I
up
remember.
was that the one where you all were up like 3-1 or something?
Oh yeah. Do you also remember the series where you kept choking every single year? That's you. You remember in 2014 or 2015 or 2016, mind you?
Listen, dude.
Yeah, I've never been a sweet and sour guy either. So, but I mean,
You know what sweet and
Different.
sour is? It's just ketchup. That's
Well, it's
all.
still
If you
a little
don't like
different.
ketchup, you're not going to like sweet and sour. It's
ketchup
just
and soy
ketchup and-
sauce. Little soy sauce.
No, it's ketchup and fish sauce. I
Hmm.
make Thai sweet and sour. You guys have weak ass sweet and sour. You get that Chinese shit, and you don't even know the good stuff. What the good stuff is.
Ooh, P. Willie
Chinese
Media.
sweet and sour has like it's soy sauce, and it's like all this fat based stuff. It's like very oily.
Yeah,
and it's
that's
just
what we're
nasty.
used to.
Yeah. And it's crushed peppers. It's not good. P. Willie Media, the Mets Cinderella one so far has caused me to repeatedly listen to OMG while working out. Yeah. What's on your gym playlist?
Ooh.
Tree?
It varies on what I'm thinking. Like sometimes like it changes up. It varies. Sometimes I'll listen to video game music, sometimes it's metal, sometimes it's like other shit. As I said, it varies on my mood and what I'm doing at the gym.
Yeah. Leg day is like the most aggressive day. Beast of Metal
Yeah,
still pissed off
leg day's
about
metal.
Jacob Truva for elbowing Sidney Crosby in the fucking head. That was a dirty play. But I don't
It
think if
was.
you had Crosby, you would have won.
No, we
just-
had a chance.
But your goalie situation was rough. Marte, base hit to left field. Let's go. First pitch. He gets out, and Knack is now in the game. So Frazier is gone. Or Brazier is gone. Let's go. The Mets are going to need a lot more runs than one. I'm going to tell you that right now. So Marte is on with a single. Jesse Winker now standing in against Knack. He's got a knack for these kind of things.
Yep.
There's an active discussion ongoing about on GPS what kind of music Tree listens to, says Nick. Winker takes a fastball outside.
What do they think I listen to?
I would think that you would listen to like AC/DC, like some. I bet you when you want to get really pumped up, you listen to Renegade because you're just like, yeah, let me get this leg day out of the way. Let me listen to Renegade. Let me be a Yinzer.
Nah, honestly, I don't really listen to Renegade at the gym. I used to listen to AC/DC a lot when I was in my teens, but like I'll rip it out every once in a while. But for the most part, it's like
I'm gonna assume that it's the whitest playlist ever. Like you do not listen to hip hop at the gym. I'm just gonna
once in a while I'll listen to some hip hop beats, but for the most part, not really.
Like what kind of hip hop though? Eminem, like white hip hop too?
No, not Eminem. Like as I said, just instrumentals. Usually instrumentals.
Oh,
That's
just the beats. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Instrumentals. They got good bass, man.
Yeah. You know what a dope ass instrumental is? Jesus
What?
Walks. All the Kanye beats are amazing. Like you can just pump that shit and just get really fired up. Winkers takes a strike. It's 2-1.
Can't really think.
Tree
of
listening to
songs.
Miley Cyrus. He's like partying in the USA.
God,
Winker
I'd rather
takes
die.
a fastball.
Fouled off.
2-2. Fouled it off, I mean. $1.20 chicken nuggets says Trias. I'm not a big rap fan, but I really like Eminem kind of guy. Do you listen to shit music like Evanescence?
No, fuck Evanescence. I hate
Mhm.
Evanescence.
Okay.
Like "Take Me to Life" is the most overrated song. One of the most overrated songs. It's
Okay.
just stupid shit. Oh, that pitch was high. Ball 3.
I'm just so glad that someone finally combined rap and metal. Like, oh, that's what the world needed, right? Those two genres needed
Well,
to
I mean,
mix,
honestly,
rap and metal.
rap and country is even worse. Like sometimes there's some good rap and metal, like "Bring the Noise" with Anthrax and Public Enemy. That's a good rap.
Okay,
metal song.
that you're going way back. That was like the first mashups ever.
Well, that and like Public Enemy and Aerosmith. That was another one.
Yes. Remember I'm the Man from Anthrax? Winker
Oh yeah,
takes
that was a
a
good one, man.
fastball,
That was a good
fouls
one.
a fastball down the dick. That was a very
Just
hittable
under it.
pitch.
Just under
He
it.
missed it. He gave that a good swing, boys, and he fucking whiffed on it. Or he fouled it back. 3-2 count. Runner on first.
Man,
At
but
least get him over.
You know what's worse? Country rap. That's fucking
Country
shit.
rap.
It's terrible.
Yeah, you got to take him
It's
to the
bad.
Old Town Road.
Winker draws a walk.
The Mets are in business again.
Yep. Missed his changeup. It dipped on him.
This is where the Dodgers do have a weakness. This is a bullpen game for them. They're already on their second pitcher of the game. And if you can deplete that bullpen today, I know they have a day off in between, but still.
Yeah,
That's
they're probably
very
going to
good for them.
roll with probably Yamamoto, or do they go with Walker Buehler and try to yank him? But like Buehler did not do well. Your only two reliable pitchers are Yamamoto and Flaherty. So I feel like Yamamoto might be your play because he'll be on 3 or 4 days rest.
Iglesias looks foolish on that first sinker right there.
Dude, that was a dot though. I mean, that was painted. That's hard to hit.
That was a good pitch. All right, the Dodgers are about semi double play depth, and that's
Buehler is game 3. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah,
and Arredondo. I mean, dude, it should have been the Padres, but let's be honest here, man. You didn't score a run in 24 innings. You lost.
And you didn't get to him in the bullpen game, and that's where the Mets have to make their move today. Looks like Pepper Steak is winning, by the way.
It is a 1-0 game though with the Lindor home run. You can actually do
Iglesias pops it up on the infield. That is the worst possible thing. The infield fly is actually going to be invoked right there.
I don't know if it's an infield fly. It's just a touch in the shallow outfield.
Runner on first and second on the infield. They said infield fly. They declared him out. You're not listening.
No, it wasn't because I cursed you, dude. Just saying. It wasn't.
Ooh, Bone Thugs in the Harmony. It's the first of the month. I still to this day have no idea what they're saying in Bone Thugs. But that's Cleveland's finest right there. Anyone from Ohio loves Bone Thugs. They're just like, yo, we listen to Bone out here in Ohio. They just listen to that shit. Now, Tyrone Taylor, only batting 120 for the postseason, takes a strike. I would love for him to break through and get hot. The Mets need that. Ooh. Dylan Hunley says, what's Tree's top 5 bands? Heard of Spirit Box? And Taylor fouls another pitch back. It's quickly 0-2. Twista, the fastest rapper of them all. Jared Russell says, your hand is bisexual. No, my hand is gay. My hand is gay most of the day. My hand is gay 3 times out of the day. Knack steps off the mound. 0-2 count. He's probably going to throw something. He's going to spike this in the dirt. Oh, Taylor Swift in all 5.
Jared Russell, your hand is bisexual.
No, it's not. It's gay. Taylor fouls one back. Oh, fouls it to the left. That was a big fly. I'm surprised he didn't. Yeah, surprised he went with a fastball there.
Honestly, Alex, you're looking at I mean, not just that. You're looking at honestly, Minnesota would probably be cursed.
I don't have 5 bands that I would consider my favorites. Like that's tough
same here.
To name 5. That's ripped down the left field line. That's fair. That's going to score at least 1. That could clear the bases.
Oh, yeah. That's
No,
right down in the
Winker's going to
corner.
be
That's going
held
to
up
hug.
at third.
Solid play,
Mets are
though.
up
I mean, you get the
2-0.
insurance run, stand up double.
Bruss
One
is
out,
now
you
a
can do some
member.
more damage.
Let's
Oh,
welcome
well,
to
the
the
problem
team.
is, Derek, they do have pitchers. The problem is they're all injured. You can
Yeah.
count 5 or 6 that are injured off the bat. Dustin May, Tony Gonsolin, Clayton Kershaw, Gavin Stone, Tyler Glasnow. You have
No.
like that's 5 right
Glasnow
there.
missing his-
Yeah, it's a whole
his game.
rotation.
Yeah. Didn't Glasnow win a Cy Young?
I don't know. He might have been close. I don't think he did though. He was close.
He had a really good year. Alvarez popped up in the shallow left. Nope, shortstop is going to corral it. And we are down to 2 outs. That's Edman is playing short today. Tommy Edman, top prospect now in the major leagues. Oh, the Mets are up 2-0 here in the top of the second. They really need this game. They really need this game. At the end of this inning, at the half inning, I'm going to go walk the dog. So you're going to have to put in some work, Tree. You're going to have to do it. You're going to have to call both games or just completely not just ignore your responsibilities and let dead air run the stream.
Maybe so, man. But you know what? I always like calling both games. And Lindor gets an intentional walk.
Oh, they put Lindor on to face.
Yep. Vientos.
Vientos. Sorry. I get those two confused.
Well, Iglesias was in the 2-hole for a bit. Iglesias was in the 2-hole. So you are technically correct. So it's okay. I mean, Vientos was a 3.
Yes. They want the righty-righty matchup here because Lindor is very dangerous from the left side. Very dangerous. Francisco Lindor. Let's go, Vientos. Bases juiced. 2 outs. Top of the second. The Mets could blow the game open. Ball low. 87-mile-an-hour slider. 1-0 count.
Good take by Vientos.
Can I do a Queens accent? I'm not really good at accents. I'm like, hey yo. Vientos. Yeah, he swings. He like New York accent is kind of tough, you know. It's like
you guys think
you want
New
like
York.
you want like a Nicky Cass, like a that's our guy right there. That's our guy, you know. Say Spadini, come over here. Hey, I'm walking here. Yeah,
you come over here.
Yeah. Vientos fouls it back. It's now 1-2. Gabagoo. Do you watch Nicky Cass on Instagram?
I do not.
He's very funny. He just plays one guy, which is a stereotypical Italian guy. He's just like,
here come the towels for LA.
No, he fouls it back. Wow. How'd he get up there to foul that back? Seems pretty warm here. The guy's sweating out there. This is October baseball in LA. The weather must be beautiful. And he spikes a pitch. It's going to be 2-2 now. To Vientos with the bases loaded.
But the catcher keeps it, so no runners advance. Ooh, with Tommy Cutlass of one Sunday Night Football, not with Greg Joseph. Greg Joseph missed 3 kicks.
Yeah, the thing is, like, I'll after this pitch, Vientos pops it back, and it's gonna get out of play.
Yeah, it's foul.
So here's what Jones did last night. He did not convert on 2 4th downs. Okay. He also threw that pick in the red zone, which was pathetic. And he was just pretty much he couldn't hit a deep ball. He missed 2 deep balls. Hyatt wasn't open, but it wasn't even close. So Jones had a lot of mistakes. They needed a game manager last night, and they couldn't even get that.
Well, the problem is, like, Danny Derps is like
takes it outside. Go ahead.
I mean, the thing is, like, Danny Derps is just like he is what he is, and it's just your limitations. Like the Giants were really wasteful in a lot of their opportunities. Like if they were at a competent offense, they would have won. If they had Saquon, they win. That's the sad part.
Vientos 3-2 fouls it down the left field line. This is a battle up here. They've got Knack up to 23 pitches.
Battle. So they're probably pulling him after this inning. They're probably rolling with somebody else.
Manuel says it's 74 degrees. That is perfect October weather.
Oh, it's beautiful.
That's
I mean,
beautiful.
it's 51 here. I could cool down.
It's 67 here in Virginia.
Hmm.
All right, 3-2 pitch. A walk
Here we
is a
go.
run, and that's a fastball right down the dick, and that is deep to right. Is it going? Is it going? It's going. It's a grand slam. Let's fucking go. Let's go. The Mets have blown this game open. In the second inning, they are up 6-0. Let's freaking go.
What a battle by Vientos. That's probably his best AB of the postseason.
It's out
What
here,
a
baby.
that's a bomb. And I mean, honestly, you needed to split the series, and honestly, I think you're doing it. I think you're going to split the series.
It's very early, so we got 7 innings to go.
Yeah,
So
but
don't
6-0
bring that
is a
juju
solid.
on me.
It's a solid
It's
lead.
a good lead. It's a good lead to have, but you don't want them to chip away. You gotta. That was a great at bat. He got a fastball right down the middle. Did not miss it.
Jared Brussel, thank you for joining as a member, brother. Appreciate you.
Yep. We're gonna have pepper steak tonight. Is what the survey is telling me. 52%. A grand salami and OMG. That's got to annoy fans of other teams when they do that OMG shit, and I'm here for it.
Whatever.
I'm very much here for it.
Every other team has that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You have Grimace and OMG and the pumpkin and Phillies fans
Now
are
they gotta
completely broken.
They've got to stick with Knack. I mean, they don't really have anyone else. It's just like last night when the Mets had to do their bullpen game. They got in a lot of trouble. They had to stick with Senga much longer than they needed to. And, yeah, it was ugly and disgusting. Vientos caught just enough of it, got it up there in that right field seats, and Knack is upset. Over enthusiastic intern gifted 1 dumpster fire membership. Who do you give it to? Demetrius Wilson.
Let's
go.
Thank you, brother.
And Nimmo is Cade, and that is going to bring us to the bottom of the second. Great
damage is done.
5-run inning, and they are now up 6-0. I'm going to walk the dog. You can
do what you gotta do.
bottom half.
Yes, sir. I will do that. You walk your dog, sir, like Mark Vientos walked Matt Knack.
Dog walk.
And Aqua Gamer Sean Shanley. My chair count's wrong. I forgot to add a chair for halftime. I'll change that right after 5 comes back because it tends to freeze up my camera. So I'll do that after. Thank you, Sean. I thought I missed something there, but I wasn't sure. Always got to bring out the chair. Derek LeBlanc. I'm a Red Sox fan. I've jumped on the Mets for OMG and Grimace. And here's the thing. SD, 5 ain't suffering today. He's enjoying it. And Campbell wanted heads yesterday, but at what cost? I mean, dude, you lost your best defensive weapon. Sky Guy, don't worry. I mean, I'm not into that sort of thing, buddy. I'm taking. Love you, though.
You're still gay.
Well, I mean, you're pretty gay, too, buddy. Takes one to know one. You should have a chair count meter. Oh, we should do a chair count meter. Wait, X525, dude. Here's the thing. Like, people are talking about chair. That's the thing. That's why I do it. I don't do it to copy. My thing is also bathrooms for Russell Wilson. Oh, not today. I'm talking about if they make the World Series, dude. I hope the fucking Yankees do not make it. Fuck the Yankees. And Chair is breathing a sigh of relief. It's not in danger for a little while. Well, let's see, Renee. I mean, Manaea's a solid pitcher. He pitched well against the Phillies last game 4. So that's really about it. Yep, Sky Guy, he's definitely an extremist. He's doing both far right and far left extremism. I don't know how he does it, but he does it both. The Stros send their regards to the Dodgers. Chair does not enjoy face-sitting. Joey, it's early, man. They're up a game. Red Rhino, I mean, it'll be some fine low Mets if they do. And whoever streams uses the chair meme. I mean, dude, Live Hassan reaction is just a chair. Dude, it's funny there, man. The MLB will not let the Yankees make the series. As for the dude, they're going to have the Yankees over Cleveland. Come on. No, I hope Cleveland makes it, but I don't know. As for the LCS, they don't care. Both potential matchups are marketable. Yeah, I mean, dude, you get the Dodgers or the Mets. You're getting big market. They prefer the Dodgers probably because you get the New York and the LA markets. Chair's trying to get canceled, and you better pray neither the Mets nor Yankees choke. I mean, dude, the Yankees should choke. Fuck it. Did you see the pics of the Dodgers fan vandalizing the Tony Gwynn statue after Game 4? I did not, but it wouldn't shock me. Dodgers fans are fucking shitty. Ooh, Kami's Bears early prediction. That should be a better matchup than a couple years ago. That was awful for Thursday night. But up by Sean Manaea, that's going to be a strike on Will Smith. Not the actor Will Smith, but the catcher. He's probably better right now. Has had a really rough postseason. 0 for 3 in Game 1 with a 105 average. 0-1 pitch on the way delivered, fouled off to the right. It's a changeup to the outside. 0-2 count coming up on Mr. Will Smith. And I will not do getting jiggy with it, so you're okay there. Ottawa beat LA 7-8. He scored a touchdown. Tanner Janot scored a goal. 0-2 count, swing and a miss. Will Smith goes down on 3 straight pitches, 1 out for Sean Manaea. Pitch 18 of the day is a pretty wicked one, if I say so myself. But now they're just doing the Fox Super 6. Who's going to come up to the plate? Former St. Louis baseball Cardinal Tommy Edman. The real Tommy Edman. First pitch on the way. It's a sweeper that just hits the outside of the edge, and Alvarez couldn't control it. Not framed properly. That's ball 1. Edman is batting 250 with a 500 OPS. Hasn't really hit for much power, but he is getting on base in an okay clip. Let's see if he can do it here. 1-0 count. Delivers. Outside again, ball 2. 92-mile-per-hour sinker. Sean Manaea still trying to get his action there. Oh, Alex Cobb, I mean, he came back from injury. You're going through hell. Do what you got to do, man. 2-0 pitch. It's high, but they're going to call it a strike. It may have just touched the strike zone there. Kind of a weird call. Maybe it's a makeup call. We'll see. 2-1 count on Tommy Edman batting righty versus lefty matchup. Manaea pitches. Painted sinker. Inside strike 2. Manaea's dealing. Edman calls timeout. Trying to back. Dodgers in the white uniforms with blue trim. The Mets in the gray uniforms with orange and blue trim. Very classic unis for both sides. 2-2 count. Sets, winds, fires. Grounded through the hole, base hit through center field. Lindor could not get it. Going to be taken by Tyrone Taylor, and Edman will walk in with another single. So no power, but he is getting on base. So the Dodgers have one of their first runners of the day. Actually, probably their second runner, Teoscar, first hit of the day. They're showing a comp between Manaea and Chris Sale, and Chris Sale did not pitch postseason baseball. So Manaea's able to do his thing. Manaea's had a really good year. What can you say? Sorry, it's a Landon Knack. And it's going to be a fly ball to deep center field, but it'll stay in the hole. Max Muncy flies out in the first pitch. Good hit, unfortunately, right to Tyrone Taylor. And Muncy knew it too. There's 2 out in the bottom of the second. Coming up now is going to be Kike Hernandez. Jewish slur Hernandez. The legendary stuff there, if I say so myself. Oh, dude. MKI, I mean, 5 does not want it to be interesting. He wants a nice, easy win. Just an easy win. That's really it. I mean, it's Tony Gwynn. I mean, hey, they got Tony Gwynn Jr. That's right. Coming up, Kike Hernandez, revived from the horrors of the mediocrity of Boston. He's 2 for 4 in Game 1. First hit out of the day. Manaea sets, fires high. Change up outside the zone, ball 1. Edman once again on first. And Manaea about to hit his 25th pitch, so hitting very efficiently. So far, so good for him if he can get out of this slight jam. I said slight jam. 1-0 count. It's a sinker right down the dick. Strike 1. Back about that. Which MLB franchise would be the only team that doesn't win a title? Probably the Mariners. Just watch it be the Mariners. 1-1 count. Lex over the runner at first. Manaea deals. Outside. Change up. Ball 2. So 2 balls and 1 strike. Kind of like a male testicular organ. Ain't that the truth? Kike Hernandez batting righty against lefty once again. 27 pitches for Manaea. Here comes number 28. It's inside again. Sinker. Ball 3. Kike Hernandez winds up, sets at the plate. Dave Roberts seeing if he can find a way to overmanage his bullpen yet again. Andy Pages is on deck just in case that Kike gets on base. 3-1 count. Here we go. 3-1 delivered. It's high and outside, ball 4. Runners on first and second. Manaea's in a little bit of a jam out of his own kind of self-immolation there. But as I said, he did get out of the first 1 or 2. Andy Pages is now coming up to the plate. He was nearly traded to the Angels, but Artie Moreno decided to be a meddlesome fuck. I mean, they could have had Luis Rengifo. Such is life. Caps lock is broken. Yeah. I mean, that happens. It's all about the money. It's about the Mets, baby. Get a home run. Mets, go on. Yets. I love the Mets, baby. Okay, Kingpin. There's a little bullpen session. Timeout. Pitching coach is coming out to just talk over with Sean Manaea, talking about defensive tactics. Don't head too much. It happens. Don't worry. Sometimes you try to get a little too cute trying to get out of it. Just pitch the way you are. He's playing the organ. Which one? I mean, he's playing certain organs. Well, the king of weasels, too. Mike Yastrzemski's in his early 30s. That's what you got to worry about there. That's the problem with the Giants. Like, they were really good in 2021, but if you look at their team, they're really old. Andy Pages back. It's high and outside, ball 1 to the sweeper. Still trying to get too cute. But if Pages is able to get on base, Shohei Ohtani is on deck, bets in the hole. Manaea deals. High outside again, same location, ball 2. Manaea's starting to lose his control. He's starting to get a little too cute. Easy, buddy. Over-under excuses on the Cowboys, probably about 20. Oh, dude, always do 20. Pages sets, delivers. Fastball's in there at chest high, belt high, strike 1. Scooter dropped his reaction video already. Oh, dude, he probably rage quit in halftime. I don't blame him. Andy Pages with a chance to be a hero. 2-1 count. Fouls it behind the backstop. 2-2 count. Decent pitch to hit. Just got under it. Wasn't able to get enough wood. Here we go. 2-2 count. Manaea checks out the runner at first. Edman on first. Kike at first. Kike at first, Edman second. Here we go. 2-2 count. Delivered. Swing and a miss on the high sinker. Manaea gets out of his self-imposed jam, and the New York Mets still remain scoreless at 6-0. Well, 5, you got out of the jam for there. Manaea walked a batter, single to Edman, but he got out of the jam. He's out of the second inning. If you are hearing this. I don't know if you are.
What's the score?
But that's definitely 6-0.
All right.
Yep. A little bit of a jam, but he literally just got out of it. He struck out Andy Pages.
Thanks for holding it down. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. I just got a half inning in. Nothing too bad.
All right, so we head to the top of the third, still up 6-0.
Yes, sir. The Dodgers, I mean, yeah, I messed that up. Sorry about that.
It's the Dodgers.
Yeah, that's the thing. If they walked Andy Pages, they had Ohtani on deck.
Oh, boy.
And that would have been a grand salame.
Yeah, you don't want to have Ohtani up in dangerous situation.
Yes,
You'll
sir.
give up a solo shot. That's fine. You want to obviously keep the sheet clean, but you want to limit any time Ohtani can damage you.
But you do have the heart of the order coming up for the Mets. The Polar Bear, Alonso, Starling Marte, and Jesse Winker.
Jesse Winker.
I like Jesse Wanker.
That's great. Guan Gleeshy. When does Jameis Winston start?
I don't know. I mean, the problem is, I feel like it's a sunken cost fallacy. That's what's happening.
Yeah. They're just he's the better option right now. Watson.
He is. He's easily the better option. At least they'll have fun with Jameis. This is just dog shit.
Yeah. Good old famous Jameis. Jameis Winston. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that's mainly all I would say there. It's just, it can get pretty messy. I see you're texting your girl. I know what you're doing, man.
No, I'm just checking things. It's almost dinner time here.
Yes, sir.
Next half inning. There's the doggo. Hi, buddy. Hey, Poochie. He's blind. He's just circle for a little while. No, he doesn't know what he's doing, but he knows his way around this apartment. He doesn't like it when I take him someplace else, though. He's circling around like Daniel Jones when you need a big throw.
Well, also, at least the pup is cute. Daniel Jones is just a derp.
Yeah. Also, last night the Giants had a 3rd and 18, and they gave up a 45-yard run to Joe Burrow. Yeah, so that's on the D coordinator not calling just a basic cover 2 on 3rd and 18. And then they had another 3rd and 12 when they had all the timeouts after they fucked up, and they gave up a long conversion underneath to fucking Burrow again, who ran to his left and made a great throw, but still, it was fucked up. Yes, I would take the pup over Daniel Jones. You know, he's yawning back there. Hi, buddy. Hey,
Aww. Hello,
Hey, buddy.
He's chilling.
He'll find
Alonso
his way
takes
over
ball
there.
too. Yeah.
Is he going to lay down, buddy?
Yeah, I think he might lie down. He looks like he's doing that circle to lie down.
Yeah, he'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I'll start getting ready for dinner. Yeah, that Giants game was terrible. Even if you're a Bengals fan, you like, what the hell was this? Like, why couldn't we put away this terrible team? Alonso grounds it foul. Bat boy misplays it. Terrible read by the Batgirl.
Well, at least Will Levis didn't break the Batgirl's ACL.
Levis is on a meme run that is unseen in so long. Like, no one has ever seen a fucking run like this. Alonso, base hit to center. Wow. Nice job, Petey. Let's go, Petey. Gets on base. The Mets could use like 10 runs. 10 runs would be good. I think 15 runs would be nice. You know, that's the thing is, like, even though the Mets lost 9-0 yesterday, it's just one game. It's just one game.
Yep. So, I mean, as I said, you gotta lose one. But, I mean, I did a really half-assed meme of this spring, but, I mean, I think it's deserved for what he's doing.
Here, no. I got one. Hold on.
Do it for him. Do it for him. It took me like 10 minutes in a cheap Photoshop.
Here, I got something for you too.
Oh, Knack. He throws a pretty rough one there. It's high, ball 1. Let's see here. But Starling Marte at the plate, 1-1 count. Pete Alonso at first, not really a base stealing threat. Knack sets, delivers. Marte fouls off the slider to the right-hand side. A little souvenir for the infield bleachers. 1-2 count. A lot of parking at Dodger State. I mean, I used editing software, but it was close to MS Paint. I just did it in like 10 minutes. I didn't want to deal with any like overlays. 1-2 count. Here's Marte, delivers. Ball's low. He doesn't swing at it. It's ball 2. Yeah, I think at this point, I think they're just going to let Landon Knack eat innings.
Yeah. Here, I got one for you. Here's a quick summary.
Oh, yeah.
I got this from Brandon.
I mean, that's...
And Marte fouls it to the right. Yep.
Still a 2-2 count.
I do not listen to Ram Ranch, Alex. What I listen to in the gym is a variety of things. And a lot of it's rap. I listen to 90s hip hop a lot, a little Biggie. Nas is in the rotation. I also listen to Carter Vale. I don't know if you guys know who that is. He's big on Instagram.
Marte falls off again.
You wouldn't know who Carter Vale is.
Oh, Breeze. I'm going to say this. If they keep getting the Deus Ex Machina and bullshit they got last night, like yesterday, they're going Super Bowl. Trust me on this. It was so ridiculous. It's like every big play the Raiders had, it was flagged.
I do not listen to Sexy Red. Okay. I do not wear a skirt. Oh wow, Freddie Freeman over there by the first base dugout makes a play up against
Good play.
the railing.
It was a good AB. It just he missed it. 3-6 Mafia.
Oh, I like Baby No Money. Baby No Money's in the rotation. Who else? Naughty by Nature will make it in there. Oh, you know who I've been into a lot is Almost Monday. Almost Monday is really good. I don't think you know who that is. I don't even know if anyone in this crowd knows who it is. Winker takes a fucking pitch. I don't listen to Bad Bunny.
You listen to Machine Gun Kelly?
That one song was like okay, but it was he's trash, dude. They check the runner over there. Let me see who comes in, but Almost Monday is really good.
But it's all one count on Jesse
remember.
Wanka. But we'll see, man. Wu-Tang Clan, Cypress Hill.
Oh, Wu-Tang,
Change
yeah,
up's low.
for sure. Wu-Tang's in there.
Wiz.
Cypress, yes. How could it just kill a man?
Local product Wiz Khalifa.
Oh, Wiz Khalifa. Black and yellow, black and yellow.
Oh, did you guys find out RJ Barrett swings for the other team?
Ooh. No, he announced that he came out.
I don't know. It doesn't look like it.
What news is this? I would have known.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he's.
Jay Swinderman's favorite band is Creed. Good for you, Jay. At least you have, your health.
I
mean, don't have good music taste.
I mean, Dwight Howard, he likes the the trannies or the transsexuals.
Yes, Howard hasn't come out officially, but he just says, my personal life is my business, which means
which is fair. But he like, hey, as I said, if you want to get after it, get after it. I'm fine with that, but it's just like,
oh, Winker gets punched out on a terrible pitch. Oh. That was not a strike. That was way outside. That was not a good pitch. Umpire wants to go home.
This early? Shit. Like that wasn't anywhere close to the plate.
Oh, RJ Barrett allegations.
Yeah, I haven't seen any allegations.
They're saying an ex-user that he propositioned him. And they say he got catfished by a fat girl.
Oh,
they're just saying that gay man claims RJ Barrett owes him 17. So that's nothing, dude.
Yeah, it's extortion.
He can beat the allegations. Oh, MKI Sports gifted another membership, and there's a base hit to left by, oh my God, Iglesias. That's first and second with 2 outs. Remember, I don't have Spotify. I have YouTube Premium, and I listen to all my music on YouTube because every song that you need is there. I don't have the Spotify.
Yeah. I don't have Spotify. I know Caleb has a Spotify account in my name, but I don't use it.
Now, I would say when I went through my divorce, my playlist was all over the place. Like I would have like All American Rejects. I would have very angry music. I would have very sad music. I was a mess. I was a mess, bro. Life fucking
You're rocking
sucked.
that emo shit, man.
Yeah. That shit was bad. Also, sometimes I'll listen to Matt and Shane's secret podcast, though, like MSSP. That's fun to listen to. I don't listen to D12. Yeah, a lot of times I'll listen to a podcast. Tyrone Taylor has an RBI double here. And Taylor takes a pitch up. Dude, Knack is already on his like 51st pitch.
Yeah, he's a starter, but it just mainly that's about it.
Dollar Chicken 20 Naked says 5 listened to Carset headrest during his divorce. No, I didn't. DMX, I don't really listen to DMX. Taylor takes an come on, that's that's out. Metallica, yeah, 1.
Oh, dude. I mean, even the earlier stuff's pretty good too. Like anything from Kill 'Em All, Damage Incorporated, and Justice for All.
Yep.
Good shit.
Kill 'Em All is great.
Oh yeah, classic Cliff Burton.
Taylor takes another pitch. Oh, he's gonna
Ride
walk
the
the
Lightning's
bases
another
loaded.
one good too. Ooh.
Oh yeah, it's a great album. Oh, I like Portugal the Man is probably in my top 5 bands right here. And then they're either gonna have a mound visit here.
It looks like a mound visit. Mark Pryor's coming out.
Gosh, former Chicago Cub Mark Pryor, one of the most talented pitchers in
That
baseball
got ruined by
history.
Dusty Baker.
Yep.
They threw him for like 140 pitches.
Yeah. I do listen to Guns N' Roses. That is correct. You are correct about that. And,
the only thing I don't really listen to
ACDC.
with Guns N' Roses is Use Your Illusion. I'm not a huge fan of that album.
Terrible.
Like November Rain's probably one of the most overrated songs I've heard in my life. It's just a journey to Axl Rose's ego. It's like, this sucks.
Yeah. Appetite is really their only good album.
Yeah. Appetite is always a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Appetite's a staple. Their second one has its
Lies.
moments, but like Appetite
Lies.
is the best one.
Yeah. And then he says something very racist in one of the songs on GNR Lies. Yeah. Very racist song.
Well, is this like
Can't believe they
racist
got
back
away
then
with
or
it.
like 2020s racist?
Well, Axl Rose is from Alabama, and that's like one of the most racist places on it because I was born there, and it's very racist.
Oh, hardcore.
Mm-hmm. Yep. JC Lexicon knows it. He knows exactly what the reference.
Hardcore racism and cousin fucking.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Alabama's good for.
Yes. Master of Puppets. That's a great song. Francisco Alvarez up with the bases loaded. 1-0 count. Nowhere to put him. And he pops out. Fucking shit. Damn it. Dodgers get out of the inning. All right, it's time to get dinner ready here.
Sure.
Commercial break. Start getting my prepping for dinner.
Do what you gotta do, man.
All right, guys.
But I'll keep this going, and then I might have dinner later, but I'll see what I can do.
Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, Use Your Illusion. I mean, they have a couple decent songs there, but for the most part, it's just like it's not Guns N' Roses. It's a different band, and it sucks. Oh, dude, Motorhead was always good, man. Lemmy is classic. And Nick Kovac for 5. Almost Monday opened for AJR and Pitt at PPG Arena this year. One of the best openers I've seen for any concert. Sounds just as good in person, to be honest.
Dude, Almost Monday is fire. They are amazing. I cannot believe they're not as big as.
Yeah, I'm looking up the lyric stone. I think it is 1 in a million.
Yeah.
Like, it looks like he's doing it for everybody. It's not just the racist shit. He's also doing it for the racists, which is hilarious.
He says a very specific thing.
Oh yeah. Well, he's saying a couple specific things.
Mm-hmm. Which is crazy because Slash is half black.
Well, Slash left the band. Like, was it before Use Your Illusion or after?
I forgot. But he was like the best part of the band, you know?
Oh yeah. Who do y'all think is going to be a sneaky team? Rockets could make a jump. Magic could definitely make a jump. More or less depends. It was after. Okay, that makes sense. The Bulls. No, not with Jerry. They're mediocre. Is Radiohead ever going to deliver on Scott Tenorman? Is totally not cool. I don't know. Gonna call him a crybaby. Ooh, Dominic Carranza got the membership. Thank you, man. Well done. Welcome to the fray, Dom. Van Halen. Oh, old school Van Halen and the Lee Roth era. Fucking classic.
Who do you think's better, David Lee Roth or Sammy Hagar?
David Lee Roth. Sammy Hagar got like too constrained, too corporate. It's just like, it has its moments, but it's just like, it's not the same. It doesn't have that raw energy.
Yeah, I mean, you can only really name one Sammy Hagar Van Halen song, right?
Well, Right Now and then like Dreams. That's the only one.
Yeah, but you can name tons of Van Halen.
Oh yeah, Jump, Hot for Teacher, Baby's Crying, Eruption, Beautiful Girls. Dude, so many.
Yeah. There's endless.
Yeah. I mean, like some of the older ones, like Atomic Punk or One to Love.
All right, I'll show you guys.
Panama.
Panama's an all-time classic.
Oh, Selvala, everyone's hot for fucking Teacher. You fucking kidding me?
Yeah. That was what everyone was
Ain't talking about Love. Classic. Yeah. Nowadays, you mention that, you get arrested.
Have they come back from commercial break yet?
Yes, they have. It's an 0-2 count on Shohei Ohtani.
Wow, Otani's already up again.
Yep, remember, he's on deck, and he strikes out looking at a sinker.
Nice.
5th strikeout for Manaea. He's dealing.
Okay, I'll show you what I'm doing here with the cooking. Pre-dinner.
Let's put you on full screen for this.
Okay. I'll bring it over.
I say over because of LeBron James, Alex.
Here. This is the pre-stir fry activity here. You got to chop up. You got to get the good ingredients. Put a little garlic in the pan. And Betts fouls one back. It's already 0-2. Then I'm going to stir fry this up. We're going to put oyster sauce on it. It's going to be delicious. I'll show it to you when I'm finished. All right.
There we go.
Actually, I'm going to go ahead and start that process. I'm getting hungry.
You crushed that, sir. You crushed that. 0-2 count on Mookie Betts. Manaea sets, deals. Manaea's going to pop it up to the shallow outfield. Tyrone Taylor calls it. He's out.
There you go.
So you got 2 down.
Bottom third, right?
Let's go here. We're talking about Dave Roberts.
9-3.
Yeah. Ken Rosenthal with his classic bow tie.
Oh,
Dude, Big Red Fro, I haven't had a chance, dude. I'm working on sports ball right now. That's the problem, Big Red.
Yeah,
I wish I could warm it up. Dude. The problem is, it's just like life gets in the fucking way, and I'm frustrated by it. I wish it would be out by now. Trust me on this.
Teoscar Hernandez. Manaea strike effortlessly gets that over.
But he was waiting on the 2-0 count, so it's 2-1. Yep, our professor. You're in San Diego, though, right? They're not stopping to put a Dodgers game on. I would say a little later, by the trade deadline. No, best thing Britain made was Monty Python. That's gone. Big meaty clause, dude. If 76ers missed the playoffs, it'd be fucking hilarious. I would love it.
Has anyone in the chat ever owned a British automobile?
Hernandez
Oh,
swung.
Manaea gets out of it.
Like 3.
Anyone in the chat ever own a British automobile? And
Like,
tell me how
define
awful it
British
was.
automobile. Are we talking like
Jaguar?
right-hand side driving, like a Jag? We talking Rolls Royce, Land Rover?
A British manufactured or design. A Jaguar,
Aston
Rolls
Martin.
Royce, Range Rover,
Aston Martin.
MG. An Aston Martin. I don't think anyone's going to say that they have one because they make shit cars.
Well, I mean, they're expensive too. Problem is with British, I mean, the only one anyone would own is a Jaguar. But the problem is there, it's like those lost their luster once Ford bought them out.
Yep.
Ooh, they drove. Someone said the Back It Up Binge podcast. He said he drove a Sterling, a sweet car.
Ooh.
And Garlic Sunshine apparently is a Mini Cooper.
Okay, a mini kind of counts. You know. Let's see.
I'd love to get a Bentley or an Aston Martin, dude. Those are really high-end models, man. Bentley, Aston Martin. I think I saw a Rolls Royce in a parking lot a couple weeks ago.
In Pittsburgh, in this economy.
Yes, sir. Actually, in like the Mon Valley. Jared Russell for 5. 93X here plays in Minnesota plays one Metallica song every 20 minutes at least, and it's done that for like 15 years. It ruined Metallica. Dude, that's every station. 102.5 TV plays AC/DC and Led Zeppelin every 20 minutes. And 105.9 The X plays like Metallica, stuff like that every 20 minutes. It's just like, that's why I don't listen to it anymore, because like AM, FM radio like kind of pushed everything out the wazoo. Dude, I'm not about the Geo Metro. Fuck out of here. I'm about the Japanese cars. And minis are basically BMWs now in terms of like paying a shitload of money to repair it. Talking like that?
Yeah, and do you have to have a subscription to unlock the heated seats?
Yes, I think they changed that, but like it's definitely Lincoln Continental. They're not really. They're American cars. Lincoln's American. They got rid of Lincolns, I think. During that pandemic. Ooh, a Porsche 911, not bad. Just don't do what that one kid did and look on your phone while driving a McLaren in the rain. Oh yeah, like Green Day. Green Day does that all the fucking time, man. And Andrew Ullman, don't bother listening to Classical Rock nor Metal Radio Station because they do the same shit. You're basically doing it for the local DJs. It's like if you work at a blue collar shop around here, it's DVE or it's 105.9 The X. And over enthusiastic, that's why I have Sirius XM. Because I didn't want to listen to fucking 93.7 The Fan and their stupid bullshit. And like their mind-numbing arguments about sports. It's like, you guys are fucking idiots. BMW owned Mini? I don't know. They might have bought them out. I'm not sure. So it's technically German. Mercury's dead. Pontiac is dead. Saturn's dead. Saab's dead too. Hummer as well.
No, Hummer's dead. They have a Hummer EV.
Yep. Ooh. Ordinary Boot. I saw baseball doesn't exist. Call out Lindor on X for throwing close to Otani's head, and he got scolded in the comments. Oh, dude, that's everybody, dude. Everyone. That's Twitter.
So, I know baseball doesn't exist, and someone stole one of his scripts word for word, and he was he was so nonplussed about it. He was like, "Wow, that guy's got talent." That's all. That was his only response. I was like, "Yo, this guy stole your script." He's like, "Yeah, that guy's a pretty good writer."
Backhanded compliment. Let's go.
Yeah, he does not care.
Because he's making his own money. He's fine.
Oh, yeah.
Ground ball. It's going to go to the shortstop. Throws on to first, and Lindor's out for out number 1. So we start out. Anthony Banda is now in. Former New York Met, I believe. I think he might be a former Pirate, too.
Correct.
Yep, former Pirate, 21-22. He's traveled, man. I mean, but Anthony Banda is part of this Dodger bullpen that's come in off just shoestring and rubber bands.
Yep.
Mark Vientos at the plate of the big grand slam to kick things off of the second inning. Pitch on the way. It's high. Slider. Ball 1. Oh, yeah. Well, he was looking at his phone. It's like, dude, you deserve to. I mean, why was he the one that didn't get injured? Vientos grounded through the opposite hole. Base hit. Vientos is on base. I mean, I wish he was the one that got injured and the cameraman was okay, but that dude's apparently a total piece of shit. Fuck him.
Yeah. Here you go. Here's the stir fry.
Ooh, actually, let's warm it up. Ooh, that looks solid. Let's go.
Yes, it's good. It's good. So we're going to have this tonight with some rice that I've already cooked.
Nice.
And, yeah. Let's go. And that's a flight out to left, Nimmo, not deep enough on the warning track, and it's caught.
Yeah.
2 outs now.
Good effort. Not much you can do there.
Good job. Good effort. All right.
And this is going to bring up Pete Alonso. We have some 2-out damage. I don't know. Well, best way to manage a Twitter account is just either ignore it or just. Problem is, you try to argue with them, they'll try to pull out bullshit or just argue otherwise. Andrew, I haven't really listened to Howard Stern. Little Opie and Anthony, but not much.
Huh. You strike me as an OP Anthony listener.
Yeah, every once in a while. They were on like 93.7 when they were like a general, like a rock station / like super station. Like they had a weird time when they didn't have a vision, but then they finally went to B94 again. Then it became the Fan, which they are now. Lonzo held up. It's 1-1 count.
Yeah, I used to listen to Opie every day.
Worst trade in MLB history? I mean, Brockford Bruglio's up there. Glenn Davis trade.
Frank Robinson trade.
Yep, I would say the Bartolo Colon trade to Montreal. That's one of the worst ones.
Oh, yeah.
Heathcliff Slocum to the Mariners.
Steve Finley for who did they trade for Steve Finley? Kurt Schilling, right?
No. It was Finley, Schilling, and Harnish for Glenn Davis.
Oh yeah.
I mentioned Glenn Davis trade. That was a bad one. I'd say the Aramis Ramirez to the Cubs trade. That was fucking horrible.
Oh, didn't David Ortiz get traded from the Twins?
Yep. He was a free agent. He got traded. He was a Mariner, got traded to the Twins. They let him go. He got signed by the Red Sox, and the rest is history.
He blew up.
Yep. Oh, he more than blew up.
Was Sosa a free agent, or was he traded to the Cubs?
He was traded. He was traded from the White Sox to the Cubs. And the Rangers to the White Sox. Oh, what's your thoughts on Tito taking 71 South to be the new Reds manager? That's interesting. I mean, it's a good trade. I just find it weird because Tito never struck me as a guy who came back, especially with the got a little bit on your mouth, dude.
Oh, my bad.
All good. But as I said, I mainly just I would say like I don't know how he's going to do with that Reds roster. Grounded, foul, just foul. Actually, you know what?
Here's the finished product right here.
That looks fucking delicious.
Yeah. My mom taught me how to make it. It's delicious. Or, as we say in Thailand, it's delicious. Mm-hmm.
And you could say that because you're half Asian.
I am Asian. Okay.
Ooh, Perna's stealing our audience. Fucking bastard.
Yeah.
Always steals our audience.
That fucking jerk. Whatever. We're watching.
Perna didn't give me any recognition when I did a raid. It's terrible.
Yeah. Yeah. Perna doesn't pay attention to the chat, really.
I don't blame him.
He's not a chat watcher.
I don't blame him.
Maybe he's a super crowd. Mm-hmm. All right. I don't want people watching me eat. I'm going to mute myself.
Mm-hmm. That's the truth, but it's here we go. Pete Alonso, full count. 3-2, 2 outs. Polar Bear with another chance to make magic happen and stretch this lead further. Banda sets, full count pitch. Four seam down the belt, but fouled to the backstop. New York Mets are doing things, and they are doing all the wonderful shit at the same time. Life is back on life. Woof, woof, woof. Banda on pitch number 16, trying to get out and just at least eat an inning. That's all they're trying to do right now. Here we go. 3-2 pitch again. Fouled off to the left. Another sinker to the outside, able to fight it off. Ten pitches in this at bat, going to be pitch 11, which is crazy to think. Pitch number 11 in this duel. Resets. Banda sets. Looks off. Vientos at first.
Horrible call.
Delivers.
Horrible call.
Oh.
We better be getting those, Blue. We better be getting those, Blue. That's 2 pitches in this inning. That was a strikeout to Winker. That was bullshit, and that was not even a strike. If you're a Dodgers fan and you think that's a strike, that's ridiculous. That was an awful pitch. When did Angel Hernandez get respawned?
That's the second awful pitch call. I mean, like, I'm surprised they gave it to him considering he's outside. I think he's just trying to go home. I think that's what's happening here. Ooh, Christy Mathewson to the Giants for Amos Rusek. Yeah, that's a good one. Christy Mathewson, the Hall of Famer.
He busting out some old school trades. Damn.
Yeah. I mean, Brock for Broglio is pretty old school. I would say probably the whole team when, like, I think the Cleveland Spiders traded their entire team and just, like, I think it was to the Cardinals. The Louisville Colonels or Sluggers, they traded like Honus Wagner and a bunch of other players to the Pirates to shit salary, and then they folded. That's why they got called the Pirates, because they stole everyone else's players. Yep, Brock for Broglio. Definitely one of them. That is life. Mostly in commercial. Oh, Spiders had to be the worst trade. Well, Spiders, they purposely sold their players, and like they owned both teams. They just wanted to move their better players to their main team, and then they flipped it over. That's what happened. Nolan Ryan to the Angels. I would say like any of the white flag trades. I would say Seaver to the White Sox would be one. A couple other trades too. Rizzo to the Cubs for Cashner. Well, they thought Cashner was going to be the guy, but Rizzo, unfortunately, turned out to be better. James Shields for Tatis. That's another one.
I got a good one for the Mets.
Josh Fields for Jordan. That's a big one.
Scott Kazmir for Victor Zambrano.
Oh, yeah, that's a good
Horrible trade. Horrible trade.
Yeah, I mean, and the problem is, like, the Pirates could have had Scott Kazmir, but they decided to get Jose Bautista back after pissing him away in the waiver draft. Wasn't that the rumor that was never actually true? Like, because he never actually got traded, because he owned it, but he already had the money. Jeff Bagwell trade, yeah, that's a good one. Jeff Smoltz to the Braves, that's another bad trade. I would probably say, trying to think. Bagwell for Anderson, yeah, that's true. Ooh, Emmanuel Clase for Brett Nicholas, another AJ Preller classic. Trade him to Texas, I believe, and then Texas traded him to Cleveland.
I got another one. Yelich for Lou Brinson.
Well, Lou
And a bunch of
Brinson
other
and Yamamoto, who we met, it was pretty cool and undone by
Mhm.
injuries. And Monty Harrison never panned out, and Nissan Diaz never panned out. Like Miami, if you look back on it, they got next to nothing from the trade they blew up. The only ones they got were Alcantara and Zach Gallen. Honestly, if you want lopsided trades, anyone the Cardinals have traded over the past like 10 years or so. Zach Gallen, Sandy Alcantara, Randy Arozarena, Josh Palacios, Lane Thomas, probably a bunch more. Johan Oviedo has a chance to be there. Mainly just out. Ooh, Kluber for Clase, that's another one. Kluber got traded in a bad trade too, from San Diego to Cleveland. Any Tigers trade made by Avila? Yeah. Like they were bad. Cabrera to Detroit, Cabrera and Dontrell Willis. But the problem is Andrew Miller never panned out until later. Cameron Maben never developed into what he was. They were decent players, but Arenado, oh yeah, that's definitely up there. Because they paid them $50 million and none of the prospects are developing. Some of them are already gone. Freeman, 2-2 count, delivers, grounded up the hole, but Lindor's going to be there. Easy throwing to first, and that's the first out. Freeman hobbling with injury. There's no way he was beating out that throw. I don't know, H-Ferg. I mean, Michael King looks pretty good, but we'll see how he does next year. Question is, can the Yankees re-sign Soto? Because if you're looking at the best player in the trade, Yankees got him. But in terms of overall value, not looking too bad. Paul O'Neill for trash, yeah, that's definitely one.
If the Yankees, make the World Series, then it's worth it. Then they'll be more than happy with that trade.
Yeah, especially since San Diego kind of shit the bed. Here's the thing. I fucking despise the Chris Archer trade. I hated that trade from the word go. But the problem is, like, it's not one of the worst trades because Tyler Glasnow was the only one that really developed there. Austin Meadows didn't really become, like, he was solid, but I was expecting him to be, like, more consistent. Shane Baz, he was a top 100 pitching prospect, but he can't stay healthy. But the problem is, it was a fucking terrible trade. It was a trade that, I mean, should have never happened, and it got Neil Huntington fired. But Tyler Glasnow was never developing in Pittsburgh. He just wasn't. I mean, honestly, if you're probably looking for a worse trade, Clay Holmes to the Yankees, and I thought they had a decent trade at the time because Holmes looked decent. He did not look like a dominating closer. Smith is going to pop it up to right field. Marte under it, and that's the second out.
Sometimes you never know what the guy like. I mean, Cole was a Pirate, and then he got traded.
Yeah.
Garrett
got
Cole, and then he went in.
And that was a terrible trade.
Right. And then they developed his splitter in
because they gave him a real team and they didn't want to. And the problem with the Pirates is they emphasize fastball command and
yes
and pitching and projectability. That's the problem. They did a one size fits all approach, and then
up there
even Garrett Cole came out and said like, yeah, I'm actually getting real training now instead of this bullshit with the Pirates.
Yeah, they also introduced him to sticky substances, and I'm not talking about jizz.
I mean, a little more than that. It's a little stickier than that. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back, brother.
All right. Oh, now I go to the bathroom. I got to carry the stream while I'm eating.
Yep. Enjoy your mukbang, buddy.
All right. We're just going to ASMR this, okay? I'm just going to eat, and you guys are going to have to put up with it. Don't you wish you had some stir fry? That is so good. Tree is peeing. Urinating tree, urinating. That's pretty funny. Do you know who that guy is? Jolly Arts. He draws things like someone's like draw shack as a shack. And then y'all should spam his comments about draw urinating tree, urinating. You know what? I'm going to draw that in just a second. I'm going to draw a picture of urinating tree, urinating. Yeah, it's dinner time on the East Coast, boys. This stuff is so good. So I'll read that in a second. I'm eating. I'm hungry. I'm eating on stream, boys. I'm eating out there. Oh, my man got a tenderloin. Damn. Everybody's having stir fry tonight. Support your local Chinese restaurant. Hell yeah. Yep. Tree peed for the D. Yeah. See, what we were talking about baseball trades. If we're talking about football trades, Deshaun Watson was bad. Bryce Young was bad. Herschel Walker was bad. Was Nnamdi Asomugha, was he traded?
He was a free agent, but you are correct. If you're looking at trades that blow up in everyone's face, I mean, you're looking RG3 trade and Ricky Williams trades.
What about basketball trades? What's like the worst basketball trade ever?
Kevin Garnett, Jason Terry, and Paul Pierce to the Nets. That's down there. I would say potentially PG-13 to the Clippers. That's going to be up there. Westbrook to the Rockets might be up there. I mean, I would say James Harden to the Brooklyn Nets. That's probably going to be another one.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, 3 first-rounders for DeJounte Murray's pretty bad.
Oh, yeah.
I think it was 4 first-rounders. I'm not sure. Problem is they throw first-rounders around like they're candy now.
Yeah. The Knicks just gave up a bunch. The Knicks won't have one for a long time.
Well, they gave up. They got a cat. But the question is he enough of an upgrade over Julius Randle?
He better be. This is their all-in shove. Like, they think that they can beat the Celtics.
I don't know, man. Toronto has a ton of really bad trades, man. Tom Curvers for a first is one of them. You also have to remember Wendell Clark got traded for what was respectively Roberto Luongo. You had Phil Kessel for Tyler Sagan and Dougie Hamilton. You had Tyler Biggs got traded for Ricard Raquel and John Gibson. They traded the rights to they made Carolina eat Patrick Marlowe's contract for what became Seth Jarvis. 7 games of Nick Foligno. If Corson Suleiman's becomes anything, that's a terrible trade. I mean, Tuukka Rask for Andrew Raycroft. That's another one. But if you're looking bad hockey trades, Alex Stoyanov for Marcus Naslund. Fucking terrible. Craig Patrick had an issue of he was desperately trying to find the next Kevin Stevens. He thought Stoyanov was it. And he was fucking terrible. And Naslund developed. Yep, Brassard for Zibanejad. The funny part is...
Oh, that was a great trade.
Ottawa traded a second-round pick. And
yes,
Zibanejad was like... Brassard had more value in that trade. And that was because Eugene Melnick was cheap ass and didn't want to pay Zibanejad a bonus. That's the reason.
Yeah, I mean, at the time, Brassard was a solid second-line center.
Yep.
You know, like a 20 guy. You know, just solid, but he wasn't a superstar. Zibanejad fucking blossomed into a literal superstar. Like, that was a great trade for the Rangers. Like, when they trust me, I loved Zibanejad. I loved Brassard because he was a playoff performer, but Zibanejad was just a great pickup.
And he was younger. Mm-hmm. Chris Draper for $1 good. Stefan Borgard for Dominic Hasek.
Yeah,
that's one right there.
The Rangers got beat. They've gotten the receiving end though. They traded Gaborik, and then he ended up beating them in 2014. Mm-hmm. You know,
to the Kings. So, well, they traded him to Columbus.
That's right.
And then Columbus traded him to the Kings.
Yeah, so I mean, it ended up haunting them. Like, they should have just kept Gaborik, but they thought that he was.
OEL trade was horrific. Like, Jim Benning made some bad trades, dude. I mean, everyone. We all knew. Like, I mean, a lot of those trades made for defensemen. Seth Jones trade was fucking horrible too. Would have been even worse if Adam Boqvist managed to develop in Columbus. But they extended him 9.5, and it's an albatross. Like, the Ristolainen trade was pretty bad too.
Yeah,
and then they Edmonton paid 9.5 for Darnell Nurse. Columbus is paying 9.5 to Zach Werenski, and he can't stay healthy.
Oh, it's a great one here. Oh, Taylor Hall, and Kawhi Leonard. That was also another one.
King of bad trades, Billy King. The problem with the Coyotes is the issue in New Jersey is they capitalized on that first-round pick. Remember, we thought they got a bad deal in return because they got a bulk return. Like, Merkley never panned out. Schnarr never panned out. Ball was... But that first-round pick became Dawson Mercer. That's why New Jersey won. They didn't draft Dawson Mercer. They were in trouble.
Yeah, Gretzky was part of 2 extremely lopsided trades.
Yes.
In fact, they won a cup after they traded him because they retained Messier and Zubov and Tekkanen and McTavish was on that team.
You're thinking of Edmonton. I mean, but like
Edmonton. No, Edmonton won a cup after they traded
Edmonton didn't
Gretzky.
have Zubov. Edmonton didn't have Zubov. He was with the Rangers. Yeah, you're right, though. They kept a lot of the players there. But the problem is, like, that was the beginning of their downfall. And then the Kings trade was extremely lopsided. I think it was like a first-round pick that became nothing. And, like, I think the best return for the Kings was Craig Johnson, I think. And it was like he had like a couple years, but it was bad.
Yeah, when they traded them to the 1990 Oilers were the 94 Rangers. The 94 Rangers had Kevin Lowe, they had Sergei Zubov, they
Mhm.
had Esa Tikkanen, they had
Mhm.
Craig McTavish, they had Mark Messier,
Mhm.
I
Glenn
think that's it.
Anderson,
Glenn
Jeff
Anderson,
Boom, Adam
Luka
Graves.
Boom. Well, no, I'm thinking of all the ex-Oilers.
Well,
I could
Adam
tell you the
Graves
whole
was an
lineup.
ex-Oiler.
Oh,
Adam Graves was an
was an
ex-Oiler.
ex-Oiler? I thought
Yes,
he was an
I've told
A-Dub.
you this before. He was an ex-Oiler.
How did that was a lopsided trade, however they got him. Because Graves
Well, I think he
was
was a
50
free
goal
agent, if I
scorer.
remember. Well, he was with
Yeah.
Detroit, and then he got traded for Jimmy Carson along with like Joe Murphy and Peter Klima. But
I
I'm
had
trying to
no
think who
idea.
else was like a was an Oiler.
Ex-Oiler?
But I know, like, and it's not just them. They had a bunch of early '90s Blackhawks too. Like
Yeah.
they had Brian Noonan, Stefan Matteau, Steve Larmer. They had trying to think who else they really had. Eddie Olczyk.
Eddie Olczyk was on that team.
He was like a bench guy.
Yeah.
I know. I'm trying to think
Who
else.
is the
Like, they probably
second
had a few
line
others.
center?
Greg Gilbert. There's another one there. Sergei Nemchinov.
Oh, yeah. Nemchinov was on that team. All right. Who was the second line center? Gosh. Oh, Tony Amonte was on that team.
He was traded. He was
I
traded
think
to
he was
Chicago.
traded. Yeah.
He was traded for Larmer.
Uh-huh. Phil Bourque, was he traded?
He was
Yeah.
traded too.
Mike Gartner
Bourque
was
was tra-
traded early. Yep.
Gardner was traded
Gardner.
to Toronto.
Mm-hmm.
For Glenn Anderson.
All right. Kovalev. Gosh, how could I forget Kovalev? He was the second line
Covey.
center.
He was a winger.
Nemchinov
I don't
was
think he a
there.
center.
Darren
I mean,
Turcotte
down the-
was.
He was gone though. He was traded.
Yeah, he was gone.
Kyprios.
Kyprios.
Nick Kyprios, the Kipper.
Mm-hmm.
Face
they had-
puncher.
Yes, they had Boom, Leach, obviously. Kevin Lowe was out there.
Low. Yep,
Uh,
low.
Sergei Zubov. I think
Yep.
Glenn Healy, wasn't he a former
He was. I think he was
Oiler?
late 90s though. He was not late. He was not an Oiler. He was an Islander.
No, yeah, that's right. He's one of the funniest guys ever. He was a massive chirper. What happened? Who's challenging? Sorry. We're losing
It looks
sight
like
of
it's
what
going to
we're
be a
doing
Mets
here.
challenge.
Oh, Taylor. Yeah, Taylor. Yep, he got hit. He got clipped. He got clipped by the ball. Take your base.
Ooh, Steve Largent for an 8th round pick. Oh, dude. 5. Don't talk to him about Steve Largent.
Yeah. I think he's great, but I don't know if he's like the greatest, you know.
Divac for Kobe. I mean,
Oh,
that was a bad trade.
It was a
hindsight.
terrible
They wanted
trade.
a big man. Ooh, John LeClaire to Philly. That's a good one. I think Desjardins was involved in that trade too, right? Or was that another trade?
Are they
Doc
letting
Medic
call
for Willie
overturned?
Randolph.
All right, Vientos takes his base. And Nimmo's going to come up here. Honeywell is now in the game, top of the 5th.
The thing, Sky Ogre, it's like the problem is like somebody missed their block and they had like a screaming weak side blitzer. I'm like, what the fuck?
Do you start thinking Russell Wilson even though you won that game?
They're not going to. I mean, the problem is
Taylor.
Steelers didn't.
You're right.
Like, the Steelers
Sorry.
didn't even play well, dude. I mean, like, if you look at the game, it was full of like really bad, weak calls that went the Steelers' way. Like those 2 roughing the passers were fucking bullshit. I hate the body rule. I hate that rule. It is a bullshit rule. I don't know how a defender stops that when he's in motion. And then the second one was on Max Crosby. He didn't even hit him in the face. So I'm trying to figure out what happened there. And then the other one was illegal formation. And then TJ Watt did anime shit. And it just like superhero shit. It's like superhero. They're just punching him.
You
It's
better
like, well,
pray to whatever God you believe in that Hutchinson doesn't happen to TJ Watt. Because then
TJ Watt, it wins at least
season
like
is
4 or
done.
5 games a year. I mean, like, here's the thing.
Mhm.
Like, a lot of people say Tomlin's the reason. No. It's TJ Watt. If you pay attention, it is TJ Watt. He is the reason why they win 4 or 5 games a year. I am dead serious.
Solely. Yeah. Like, remember when Lawrence Taylor, one time he won a game all by himself?
Yep.
TJ Watt
TJ Watt's done that multiple times.
every game.
Repeatedly.
Yeah. He is a baller.
Yeah. Well, down 31 points. I mean, if you get 4 TDs, 2 of them to Kincaid, you have a chance.
And Alvarez skies it to right, but
It's
The
going to
center
stay in.
fielder, no, Betts tries to steal it from him, but it stays in the park. So,
I mean, dude, Tomlin wasn't getting fired anyway, dude. Boswell's another one. I mean, the team is like 90% TJ Watt and Chris Boswell.
Payes
Yep.
is the
Wrecking
center
Ball.
fielder.
Yep. That was another one.
Mm-hmm. The Wrecking Ball. They said, oh, did we miss that super chat that said that David Ortiz was a 3-team trade?
I don't think so. I'm trying to think. Here,
Okay.
if David Ortiz was a 3-team trade, I don't know. I know, I think they got Dave Hollins, the Mariners.
Oh, gosh.
They got Dave Hollins. I'm not sure if he was in Minnesota or if it was to Seattle or just Seattle, to Philly to Seattle.
Okay, we talked about worst trades. What about worst free agent signings?
Are we talking football, baseball, or
all sports? All sports.
Chris Davis.
Chris Davis is, but
Chris
he
Davis
was retained though.
Yeah, but he was re-signed. He was a free agent. He was a free agent, so he was signed.
Okay,
I would say, any free agent signing by Artie Moreno. Rendon's going to be up there. I would say, Pujols is going to be up there. Josh Hamilton is absolutely up there. I would say maybe C.J. Wilson might be up there. I mean, Chris Bryant is absolutely up there.
Chris Benson to the Mets was a terrible. Yeah, Kenny Galladay is an awful one.
Any free agent signing by Gettleman. Any signing by Dan Snyder and the Redskins, dude. Deion Sanders.
Gettleman did
Jeff
sign
George.
James Bradbury. Jeff George is a whole.
But the problem is Bradbury was gone for 2 years.
Yeah, it's true. But that was a good pickup. Bradbury was a beast.
Hosmer is up.
David
Clarkson is a very terrible one. If you're looking bad,
who thinks that David Clarkson?
Any free agent signing from 2016 free agency class, that was bad.
Yeah, Albert Haynesworth,
Lucic, Andrew Ladd, Franz Nielsen, Okposo. Oh, Haynesworth was terrible. And the problem is, he was worth it too. He was a fucking shit wrecker that final year.
Good one. This one ruined 2 teams.
Brock Osweiler.
2 teams. Yeah.
Well,
because the Texans. The Texans survived
had to trade
a
first and a second.
Mm-hmm. But then they shipped him to Cleveland for that piece.
Yeah, but they got a first and a second. Well, the problem is Cleveland got Nick Chubb and Denzel Ward out of that trade.
I met the Denver Broncos team doctor, and he said Brock Osweiler was just a really good dude. He just sucks.
That's the problem. They're probably good people. Like Nathaniel Hackett, I hear he's a great person, but he's just not good. It happens.
Mm-hmm. Chandler Parsons, yes.
Oh, dude, anyone from that 2016 NBA free agent class, it was fucking bad.
Carl Pavano to the Yankees.
Alvin Harper. Ooh, that's a throwback. Andre Rison would be another one. Dwayne Bowe to Cleveland would be one.
All right, Mania comes out, bottom of the 5th. Yeah, the Dwight Howard, but Dwight Howard ended up saving his career, but he was pretty bad.
Yeah, well,
Muncy popped up to right, and that's out of play.
Timofey Mozgov and Luol Deng for the Lakers, they were bad.
Yeah. Ooh, Barry's
the Brewers, Bucks signed a lot of bad deals. The Trailblazers signed a lot of bad deals. DeMarco Murray, Nnamdi Asomugha. That's a bad one.
Oh, yeah.
Le'Veon Bell was a bad one. That was terrible. I knew that was coming from a mile away. Ellsbury to the Yanks. Bobby Bonilla. Oh, they're still paying off that one.
Well, no. So Bonilla was signed by the Mets originally, and then they traded him, I think, or they got rid of him and they jettisoned him to the Orioles, and then he went to the
Marlins. Won a World Series.
And then the Mets reacquired him, and that's when that's crushed. Yeah. Muncy just went yard. Fuck.
Well, it's a solo shot, so minimal damage. Solo shot, minimal damage. Yeah. Keep breathing. Go Crawford and Adrian Gonzalez. And then the Dodgers took on their salaries just to eat deal. Shields, anything from Padres 2015 was pretty bad. Oh, dude, Jared Russell, Parise Suter, they're still paying that sin. They're finally paying it off this year. That's why they didn't win a cup.
Damn.
And they haven't come close.
He got all that shit.
If you're looking bad hockey free agent signings, if you're looking bad hockey trades, Tanner Jeannot to the Lightning. That trade blew up in their face. And I liked Geno, but you traded a first, a second, a third, a fourth, and a fifth for him. And he's already gone. He never panned out.
All right, I got a different one. This is going to be tougher to figure out. What are the best, what are the most even trades in the history of sports? Like where the teams got everything they wanted. Was it? I think Edison Volquez was traded for Josh Hamilton, and that was
Matthew Stafford trade.
Yeah. Marty St. Louis
Rams
for
got a
Ryan
ring.
Callahan.
Yeah. I would say for the Penguins, I mean, David Perron for Carl Hagelin. That was a win-win trade for both teams. I would say
Oh, that's a good one. The Ryan O'Reilly Blues.
Oh, you want lopsided trades? Ronnie Francis to the Penguins. That killed an
yeah.
entire franchise.
Yeah. But that was because of Ronnie Francis. He wanted to win a cup, you know.
Well,
like,
it's
it was
Eddie
kinda,
Johnston, he just traded him. I think there was a contract dispute or something. And the players they got were solid. Like John Cullen and Zarley Zalapsky were decent players, but you add Ulf Samuelson to that deal.
Oh shit, there's a
they
snake in the dugout.
Ooh, that's a garter snake.
Yeah.
The Diamondbacks are getting their revenge. They made the playoffs.
And the clubhouse attendant's like, they're not dangerous, those snakes. But that's
The
crazy
garters?
that a snake.
Oh, they're harmless.
So that pitch was out, but he called that a strike on Winker. Fucking bullshit. Diggs for a 2020 first. And that was Jettis fouled back there by Baez.
Yep. But I mean, if
Okay.
you're looking at even trades, I would probably say Rick Tocchet for Mark Recchi.
That's a good one.
That's an even one. A lopsided 2 Cam Neely to the Bruins for Barry Peterson. Barry Peterson, the shoulder surgery was never the same. That's one.
What is 2 garbage players getting exchanged for each other?
Any
What's
minor
the
league
most
trade been
worthless?
named?
Yeah, no, but what's the most high profile worthless trade ever where both teams just ended up with shit?
RG3 trade and Ricky Williams trade.
Yeah. Yeah, the Ricky Williams trade because the Washington couldn't draft. They didn't know what they were doing. Mania gets a strikeout. Paje, sit your ass down. 2 outs now.
Well, they got LeVar Arrington out of one of those deals.
Yes. Alex Arredondo, who's the worst GM?
I got to
is
be biased.
best
I say
trade.
Dave Littlefield. Alavila's up there.
Kevin King.
Ruin Tomorrow Jr. Billy King.
Jim
that's
Benning.
what I meant. Jim Benning's
you know
up there. Dude, John Shaika. He's up there.
Who's the Mets GM that just came in and fucked shit up? Hold on. Not Steve. Steve Phillips did okay. And that's going to be a pop-up to Alonso, and the Mets are going to get out of this inning.
For that.
And
He just chucked at that.
And that's 5 in the books. Otani's down 0 for 3. Oh, Jared Porter, Mets legend. Jared Porter. Remember?
Hey, that's a favorite one. It's like, this girl hasn't responded to my last 30 texts. I should send her a picture of my penis.
Didn't he hire Mickey Callaway? Like the two were made for each other, right?
Dick Pick Mick.
Yep.
Oh, we're looking at Mickey Callaway. Oh,
Jared Porter's like,
classic.
I like the cut of your jib, Mickey.
Yep. And this leads us to our favorite man talking about our favorite man.
Look at Mickey Callaway! Look at Mickey Callaway! Mickey Callaway is smiling! Fucking Mickey Callaway! Fucking Mickey Callaway! Fucking Mickey Callaway!
Oh, Jim Duquette. Jim Duquette made some terrible deals for the Mets. He made some terrible trades.
Dave Littlefield, Cam Bonifay were fucking horrible. Bonifay was somehow better. Littlefield's a fucking hack. That dude should have been selling used cars. Like, he should not have been managing a baseball team. Like, take anything that made Dave Dombrowski good, take that away. You have Dave Littlefield. Like, he was
Al Harrison. Al Harrison was really bad, too, for the Mets. Oh, God.
I mean, if you're looking
he made
like
some horrible
some of the
deals.
old owners made some terrible deals too. Dan
Duquette signed Chris
Rangers.
Davis.
Yep, Danny Duquette.
Mm-hmm.
Say him, he'd be down there.
Grigson.
Ned Coletti. Oh, Gregson. Ned Coletti. The
Ned
Dodgers.
Coletti.
They let him
terrible.
just run that team into the ground.
Yeah. They're like, here,
Jim
we
Crane.
need you to ruin.
Jim Crane
Oh,
for the
that's a
Astros.
terrible one. Terrible. The
I'm
Knicks.
trying to think. Artie Moreno. Terrible.
No,
GM.
no. Isaiah Thomas with the Knicks.
That's a good one.
terrible.
Isaiah Thomas.
He was so
He was
bad, and then
horrid.
he got in trouble for sexual harassment. Scott Pioli. Nah, I don't think Pioli was that bad. I mean, he has a reputation as being a good scout.
John Idzik for the Jets. Terrible.
Oh, and Heimerdinger too, right? He was
Honestly,
also
you want
awful.
bad GMs? Dave Gettleman.
Gettleman is a terrible GM. He did build a Super Bowl team in Carolina, but he got lucky. He got a lot.
He ran off the veterans
picks.
and the problem is,
Yeah.
and then like Jerry Richardson got pissed. He wanted his team back, and then the Giants brought him back.
Mm-hmm. Trent Baalke. How is Doug Peterson still employed?
Because Shotgun's an idiot.
Yep.
Magic Johnson. The Lakers.
yeah.
That was terrible.
Oh, that was terrible.
I'm not going to be here.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of the thing with Johnson is a lot of other GMs just took advantage of him.
Kalen, it's too early to tell with the Devils right now. I hope they keep up the goaltending, but the problem I have with Markstrom, he was very inconsistent in Calgary. So we'll have to wait till like December, January before we can make a true conclusion there. Plus, with our defensive additions, you have to change
That's
that
a
too.
good one. Elgin Baylor as a GM was terrible.
Yep, Elgin
was
Baylor.
the
Well,
wrong-
he was also handcuffed by
Donald Sterling.
Donald Sterling.
Yes.
So you don't know which is which. Brandon Brock, we talked about Ricky Pearsall returning to practice 44 days after being shot. No,
Ooh.
but I mean, he got really lucky. Like the bullet did not hit any vital organs.
Yes. It was like, it's crazy because Sean Taylor got shot once and it hit him in his fucking femoral artery and it ends up killing him. And this guy gets shot and it just goes right through. Yeah. Joe Dumars was a terrible GM. Terrible.
Yep.
I want to do a story. So Matt Millen is a good one to bring up. He's one of the worst GMs of all time, but I think he was just he had some bad circumstances because when they drafted fucking Charles Rogers, he looked like a fucking top prospect, and then he started doing drugs and he was fucking shit.
Well, you also have to remember
there's Lindor, a single to left, right off the shortstop's glove.
Solid. But you have to remember, Mike Williams, they drafted him after he was ineligible in college for a year. He never returned.
Yeah.
And Joey Harrington never panned out. They threw a lot into him. And, I mean, they drafted, like, I think 3 or 4 straight wide receivers. They finally hit on Calvin Johnson. But at the same time, I mean, I'm looking back at his documentary. I feel like Matt Millen didn't really want to be a GM. I feel like he would do better as a position coach.
He was a great analyst, too.
Yeah, but
James Lindley, Billy King with the Nets.
I mean, look at Mike Mayock and John Gruden. You want a terrible GM tenure? Those two.
Yeah, I might do a story on Matt Millen, the player, because he was a fierce son of a bitch as a fucking linebacker on the fucking Raiders. He was a tough motherfucker back in the day. His story is crazy. I already read that one.
Yep. Billy King with the Nets. I wish Boston did build him a statue. And here's the problem, man. I mean, like, he got his shit together, Charles Rogers, and then I think he had cancer or something. It was something like crazy.
I thought he died of a drug overdose.
I'm not sure.
You look it up. Bruce Allen, terrible GM.
Bruce Allen. The culture is actually damn good.
He was brought. Oh, that's a double play ball if I've ever seen one. Yeah, that was easy.
Oh, that was just like a bullet right to him. Yeah, he died of liver failure. He had been diagnosed with cancer and was in need of a liver transplant. So it could have been drug related.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Brock Bowers is a player, y'all.
But the problem is you get Malik Neighbors. The same draft.
Yeah. I mean, Neighbors has been good. Evan Neal is not turning out to be who we thought we were getting. So it would have been better to tank and then get Joe Alt instead of.
Well, here's the thing.
Evan
Neal
Neal
trade was from the Bears deal.
Yeah, but Evan Neal was looked at can't miss prospect. Like everyone was like, dude, you're getting the best lineman in the draft, and he's shit.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep. Phil Emery and Ryan Pace. Yep. Well, Sheila,
Right.
like, well, the problem is like her father was inept. Like she realized her mother wasn't good either. It's like, okay. Phil Emery and Ryan Pace. Oh, Ryan Pace was a fucking hack.
Terrible.
Like you're trading
Terrible.
multiple like mid-round picks that became Fred Warner and Alvin Kamara for fucking Mitch Trubisky. Bills trade anything to the Chiefs. Oh yeah. Mahomes.
Mhm.
Then they traded another first. I think that turned into Xavier Worthy. Chris Greer. I mean, he's getting up there.
Yeah.
But the problem is like they're useless without Tua. I don't know what you can do about that.
Yeah. Balky's going to go down as one of the worst when he's done.
And he got two chances too.
Mm-hmm.
David Caldwell, fucking terrible. Gene Smith, fucking terrible. Dude, if we had Uche here, he would be raving on and on about fucking Gene Smith. Like Gene Smith
Caldwell was
sucks.
worse.
I mean, Gene Smith
6'1".
was pretty bad.
6'1",
Caldwell,
by the way.
dude, I want you to look at this 2020 NFL draft for the Chargers. It is fucking legendarily bad. It is fucking horrid. And I mean horrid.
And the Mets are retired. We're going to head to the bottom of the 6th.
Let me show you why the Jacksonville Jags are in a terrible situation, right? Oh, you want a good one. Scott Fitterer. Fucking terrible.
Garbage.
But look at this bad draft class. Look at this. C.J. Henderson, bust. K'Lavon Chaisson, bust. Laviska Shenault, bust. Davon Hamilton, I don't know if he's even on the team, bust. Ben Barch, out of football. Josiah Scott, out of football. Shaq Quarterman, out of probably not on the team. Daniel Thomas, not on the team. Colin Johnson, not on the team. Jake fucking Luton. Tyler Davis, out of football. Chris Claypool, out of football. Quarterman is still he's out of football. Like he's playing with the Chargers. So he was a backup. He never panned out. Daniel Thomas, who's somehow still with Jacksonville, but he's a backup. He's probably your best player, which is sad. A fucking backup in the 5th round. Colin Johnson, he's a free agent. He's been out of football. I mean, he's bouncing around practice squads. And Davon Hamilton is injury prone. So that's a terrible draft. Horrid.
Scott Fitterer, not just for the trade with Chicago, but for rejecting the Rams offer for Brian Burns. Thanks, James.
Not just the 2 first-rounders and a second they could have had for him. They could have ruined 2 first-rounders for that dude. Just a crazy situation.
AJ
Not
Preller.
just that. Preller. Oh, dude, Padres fans will still defend Preller. Be careful about that. I've been on his shit since 2015. But the reality there too is,
there's a lot more bad GMs than there are good ones. I mean, who's like in the GM Hall of Fame? If you really look at it, like, would you consider Belichick's moves in the 20 years that he dominated the league, or
I would say his latter years were damaging.
Bad. Yeah, late stage Belichick was bad because he kept trying to correct everything. He kept trying to overcorrect.
Here's the thing. The Niners are interesting because their first rounders are fucking terrible. The Trey Lance deal should have gotten multiple people fired. But they hit on a lot of their later picks.
Who was the GM?
Kittle, John Lynch.
Oh.
Lynch and Shanahan. But it's like weird because like they hit on a lot of later picks, but their first round picks are terrible.
Wasn't Balky the GM in San Francisco?
Yep, he was. That's he drove out Harbaugh and he ran that team into the ground.
Mm-hmm. The Lions GM Russ Wilson was actually far more devastating than Millen. He ran the team from 67 to 88 and ran a top NFL team into the ground.
I'm surprised he lasted 2 years, 20 years.
That's not what he wanted to cook.
Yep, he was Mr. Unlimited. Bullshit trades.
Mania back out for the bottom of the 6th, gets a strike in on bets.
That's what you're hoping for if you're a Mets fan. Just cruise.
All right, GM Hall of Fame. Frank Cashin was very good for the Mets when he came up and built the 86 team. I mean, the drafting and the scouting to get Gooden and Strawberry and then trade for Hernandez Like he put together a really good 86 Met team.
James
They should have
Lindsley,
won a lot more.
Who was the moron that traded Fernando Tatis to San Diego for James Shields? It's probably either Rick Hahn or Kenny Williams. Probably one of those two.
Ken Williams, former White Sox player, right?
And I think like a stepfather to Clay Thompson and I think a different Thompson that is I forget the guy's name. He played for the Dodgers for a hot minute.
Well, Ken Williams
Around,
played for the Niners, and he dropped 2 fucking fumbles in the NFC Championship game.
Yep, and he got cut.
2012. Yep.
Russ Thomas was his name. Okay, I thought Russ Wilson.
Yeah,
I'm like, damn it! I was
going
going to say Russ Wilson. I was going to let Russ Wilson cook.
Yeah.
Theo Epstein. I can see that.
Theo
John
Epstein.
Schneider's not bad. I mean, for the Russell Wilson trade alone.
Epstein came in and won with the Red Sox, and then the Cubs. Epstein is a legend in 2 cities.
Mm-hmm. I would say for the early 90s, Craig Patrick. He was really good.
Mm-hmm.
He lost his touch later on, but he was good in the early 90s. Late 80s, too. I would say, I mean, Colbert had a streak of like nailing every single first round pick for about 10 years. And the problem is his latter years were not good. Like he caused the team to fall in this shit. But Trace Thompson, that's who I'm thinking of.
Mania just walked Betts. They got a runner on first with nobody out
Andrew,
in the bottom of the 6th.
But his name is Jim Bob Cooter. Come on, Jim Bob Cooter.
Jim
he should
Bob
be coaching
Cooter.
in Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
Jerry Krause. Oh, don't tell that to Michael Jordan. You want bad GM tenures? Michael Jordan.
Yeah. That's bad owner, bad GM. Boy, Mania
John
starting to miss badly.
He's finally going to step down. Chaim Bloom is actually going to be their new president. So the DeWitt family is rumored to be selling, and Mozeliak's going to be stepping down. Pat Riley, that's a good one.
Yeah, it's a Hall of Fame. GM
Especially
right
unearthing
there.
a lot of undrafted talent for Miami.
Yeah, he won. The only thing Pat Riley didn't do, though, was win in New York.
Here, Derek, the problem is Sam Pollock, all he did was game a bunch of really badly run expansion franchises for first-round picks. That's what Sam Pollock did. It's like, here, have this middling guy who's in our minor league system. That'll cost you a first-round pick. The thing for the Penguins, they had a situation where they traded a first-round pick for a guy named Shutt. They were thinking they were getting Steve Shutt, the 40-goal scorer on regular. What they didn't realize is that they had another guy, a former first-round pick who didn't play. He was in the minors named Rod Shutt, Schutt, and they got him. He played like a couple years, but it was not good.
They made the accidental trade for the wrong guy.
Yes. They thought they were getting one guy, they got the other. They didn't look at the name. It's like, oh, they just misspelled Shutt. And they didn't realize, oh, shit, there's actually a guy named Rod Shutt on the team.
They didn't have Google back then. They couldn't just look up, hey, which guy are we getting? That was fucking
We have to remember, the Oakland Seals, they traded what would become Guy Lafleur. Because it's like, oh, here I have some crap. We'll trade you a first-round pick later on. It's like it became first overall pick. It's like, here, Guy Lafleur.
3-1 pitch, 3-1 count now to Teoscar Hernandez. Mania's struggling now.
No, that's the best. It was agent, man. Bernie Madoff. That's your best GM right there.
Yeah. Bernie Madoff, best agent ever.
Yeah. He's a member of Meme Lore.
Oh, now they got 2 runners on. This is not good. They're going to have
get
a
that
mound
bullpen
visit.
running.
Yeah, 2 runners on, nobody out. Here comes Jeremy Hefner out to the mound. Give him a little
Harold
talking
Ballard
to.
had a pretty solid
Freeman
GM
up.
run out. Punch Himlock had a pretty solid GM run. Wink, not really. Dude, formally, relax, dude. You haven't given up a run in this inning yet. You're okay. Mark Bergevin was fucking horrible.
Bergevin was bad.
Peter
Who was
Chiarelli,
the
fucking
Chiarelli? Yeah, he traded Sagan.
No, he didn't fit in the culture. Also, it was Edmonton rain.
Yeah,
It was bad.
Terrible.
I mean, the Draisaitl deal
coaching.
worked out, but there were a bunch of ones that were just like, what are you doing? Taro Sugimoto, yeah, because it was like 12 rounds and nobody knew who the fuck to pick. Terrible coaching hires.
Mania.
Oh, dude.
Come on now.
Anyone who hired Josh McDaniels and Adam Gase for the second time. Urban Meyer. Dude, anyone who hired a Patriots coordinator or retread, they were pretty bad. Best one is probably Bill O'Brien, and it's not saying
There you
Todd
go.
Haley. That's a good one. Todd Haley was a fuck.
Yeah, he was a fucking douchebag.
I
But
remember
he did
hating,
call
the
out Josh
Penguins hiring-
McDaniels.
Yeah,
He did call out Josh McDaniels at midfield when he was like, "I heard a lot of shit about you." Mania digging deep. This could be two. No, and fucking Iglesias tanks the ball, and now the bases are loaded. Turns a double play into fucking an error.
it bounced off the pitcher though, so it was kind of a weird bounce.
Still,
Kotite was fucking bad. Oh, dude, Dicko with the Saints. I mean, they got desperate. Jim Mora Jr. Oh, dude, Freddie Kitchens. Well, because Baker liked him. That's why. And
no,
they
it
thought
bounced
like, oh,
off the
he's.
mound. It was clean. Jesus Christ, Iglesias.
Here's the thing: they tried to get it off he didn't get it off. He did it off like the short hop. He didn't get it on the bounce. That's why he misplayed it.
Jesus Christ.
It's all right. Breathe.
Oh, they're gonna pull Mania. Now who are they gonna go to?
Oh, it looks like they're probably going for probably Buto.
Buto pitched last night. It's probably Stanek.
Well, probably looking Stanek. You might be looking Peterson if you're looking for somebody for a righty. Let's see who they're going to here. Let's see about that. Dave Shula. Oh, that's a classic. Thing
Yeah,
with
that
Dave
was-
Shula, he passed on Bill Cowher because he could relate being a fail son.
Bill Cowher. Oh, Mayton's coming in. Jesus Christ.
Rex Ryan with the Bills. I mean, dude, Terry Pagula knows how to, he was pretty bad in his early reign. Randy Fietner, he was a coordinator. I mean, that's on Tomlin. Because Ben needed a yes man. Like, people say, oh, name one thing that Mike Tomlin did that deserved to be fired. Well, he trusted Randy Fietner, Matt Canada, and Arthur Smith to his offense. That's all you should say. That would have gotten any other coach fired in 3 seconds.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the younger Mora with the Seahawks. That was terrible.
Yeah, that was rough.
Jim Mora Jr.
Steve
couldn't
Wilkes
do
was
Didrik,
fine. He got
too.
fucked. You're thinking Cliff Kingsbury. That was a terrible hire.
Steve Wilkes only coached for 1 year, and then he got an interim job, though, with Carolina. Turned them around. And then now he's what, like a coordinator now?
He's a defensive coordinator for the Niners.
Yeah.
I think
The
they may have
dude can
got
coach. He's just not a head coach.
Well, Steve Wilkes can motivate guys. I think he got canned from the Niners for whatever reason. I think his contract expired. He is with the Charlotte 49ers now. So
he got fired after the Super Bowl because that was his fault, blowing a 10-point lead. Maybe that was Kyle Shanahan's fault. Lou Holtz to the Jets.
Lou Holtz was a classic. Bobby Petrino to the Falcons. Rich Kotite to the Jets. Oh, that was classic. And he made him a full-time GM, too.
Mayton gets a strike in on Will Smith.
Yep, that's what I figured it was going to be Phil Mayton. That is a risky proposition, but I mean, you're in emergency mode right now. You're trying to get him back
out.
Yeah, you're just trying to get him back on the wagon.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if he can get out of this, that's going to get him better opportunities.
Yeah, you trade a run for an out right now.
Yeah. Gregson was he was bad, and the problem is Jim Irsay. I remember him saying when he hired Jeff Saturday was a horrible hire, and he's sitting there I know football. It's bitch, you lucked into Peyton Manning and had Bill Polian as your GM. You don't know shit. But here we go, 1-1 count.
Popped him up. That is exactly what you needed. Alonso underneath it. Nope, Iglesias is going to take it. He makes the play, and that's
big
one out. That was
double play is in play.
That was big right there. Let's go, Mayton. Good job. That's going to bring up Edmund. with
Yep,
the bases
Tommy
loaded,
Edman,
still one
who
out.
has been clutch. Dave Campo. Oh, dude. Just wait till Mike McCarthy to the Cowboys. Classic. Jim Zorn with the Redskins. Oh, dude, I remember when they replaced Jim Zorn as play caller to
Oh,
the
yeah,
guy who was
yeah,
calling
yeah.
bingo. That was hilarious.
Remember when he was saying hip hip hooray in the locker room and all the players were like, what the fuck?
What?
Yeah, that was his idea of motivating them. He was like, hip hip hooray. Oh, Mayton
Hey,
with 2 quick strikes on Edman.
High fastball.
Some nasty
Jeez.
pitches. All right, 0-2 now to Edman. Mayton gets a sign, looking in, bases loaded. 0-2 count.
Come on. Get him. Get him. Get him. Get him. Come on. North Turner. Oh, dude.
Grounded
North
to
Turner with the
first.
Chargers.
And it gets through Alonso and goes to right, and the fucking Dodgers score 2. Horrible defense here from the New York Mets. A not well hit ball, and the Mets are trying their best to blow a 6-run lead.
Got under the glove. I mean, it would have been a double play, but he would have gotten 2. He would have gotten the second out. Just got under the glove. Yeah, that's not a Mayton.
No, it's not. Now the tying run is at the plate. And Max Muncy was already homered once today.
Tying run at the plate. Here we go.
And you got the 3-batter minimum. In the past, you would just bring in the lefty.
Yeah, but the problem is, like, you can't do that anymore. I mean, I agree with that rule. The problem is, like, they would change pitchers, like, 5 times an inning. It's like,
yeah, they'd have him come in and
hours.
Yeah, they'd have him pitch 1 pitch.
The loogie. Yep. Zach Duke in his latter year was
now
loogie. Once they got rid of it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Once they got rid of that rule, Zach Duke's career was over.
Mm-hmm.
He lasted a long time in the bigs. I remember when he was a rookie for the Pirates, and then they just completely fucked his pitching mechanics. And they kind of
nice
him.
pitch from Mayton right there, the sweeper.
Oh, solid pitch. Gus Bradley was fucking bad. No scoreboard thing, just a bit now.
No, yeah.
We're both busy with shit. That's the problem.
Mayton blows a fastball past Muncy. It's 2-2 now. All
right. Jerry Glanville, he was more of a character. Dennis Allen, he's just uninspired. He's going to get fired if this keeps up. Because they looked bad against Tampa, especially defensively.
Mayton way outside. 3-2.
All right, well, I'll put you on full screen here because it looks like it's getting a little tense. Kevin Kildrive.
3-2 pitch. Runners on first and third. Bottom of the 6th. Mayton gets the sign. Delivers. And way outside. The bases are loaded again. Now the go-ahead run is at the plate. Unfucking believable what the Mets are trying to do right now. And it's in the form of Enrique Hernandez. Mm-hmm. At least it's righty.
Jewish hate slur Hernandez.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Oh, look, they're even saying it like on the screen. It's like that's hate.
Mm-hmm.
You're lucky they have the umlaut above the E.
Yeah, you need the umlaut.
See, like if you said this here, it's like that's hate speech.
Mm-hmm.
I know that's joking, but still, it's
Mayton lined foul down the left field line. That's a hard strike.
That would have cleared the bases if that was fair. Stop Hernandez. # stop hate.
0-1 the count. 1 out. Bases are juiced. Mm-hmm. It's a tilde. It's not an umlaut. It's a tilde.
Yep. Did we get
It's
the
not the
Brandon Brock
Puma.
one? Remember when the
I don't
Bears
think
nearly
so.
traded for Russell Wilson? Didn't they try to give up a few draft picks in Seattle's choice of any defensive player? Yes, they did. But Seattle wouldn't budge.
Mayton misses 1-1.
Touch
The
high.
Mets are trying to Met. The Mets are trying to Met right now.
Oh, dude. It is kind of turning into Pirates baseball. Brendan Staley. I mean, Mike McCoy was pretty bad, too, for LA.
Mayton
the
gets
San
a
Diego.
strike past Hernandez. It's 1-2.
Well, I am on video. I'm not on video because this is full screen for 5 and his Mets tension. That's why I'm
Go
not
to
on
the
for now.
sweeper. Go to the sweeper. Right
I
here.
need some plastic surgery, though, Captain and Nizzle. I really do. Oh, I'm definitely feeling the magic. No, dude, that was classic. Mike Lennon. Oh, dude, beautiful.
Oh,
beautiful.
yeah. The Bears.
16 million,
Give me
like
Mike
17
Lennon
million
money.
guaranteed, or 18 million guaranteed. Here we go.
Here comes the sweeper. Yep.
Get
Grounded
another
at third. This could be 2. 1, 2. Got him. Let's go. And the Mets get out of it. Holy shit. That was the sloppiest fucking double play right there. And Mayton breathes a sigh of relief. The Mets got out of it and preserve a 3-run lead. Are they going to challenge?
They might.
Vientos fumbled a little bit. Got one. Oh, they got him.
Let's see.
He might have been off.
That's close. That is very close.
No, he's on.
I mean,
He's
yeah.
on. He's on. He's on. That's it. Yeah, don't waste your challenge,
Yeah.
boys.
Oh, yeah. He's out. He's out.
Yeah, he's out.
He got
He's
it.
out. He came off late. He came off
It has
late.
to be in the glove. And if it's in the glove, it's good. Yeah, Dodgers are challenging because they know they can get an extra run
Yep,
out
they
of
say
it.
that's going to stand.
Well, problem
He's
is
still
with Brandon.
on right there. Yep, it was just bang, bang, but he came off late. No, he's out.
Just a touch.
out.
Like there, it's out. It's close.
Yep.
But best lose trades, dude. Easily,
Yep.
I would have to
That was
say
a bang,
it's
bang play, but the
RG3.
Mets got it.
Yeah, RG3 and Rookie Williams. Those are all lose trades.
Yeah, he's
But
clearly
he
out.
is ouch.
Yeah. No, that's going to stand up.
Yep.
No. Go back to the dugout, boys.
We stopped all hate. We stopped
Waiting.
Kike. We
Yeah.
stopped the slur.
Boy, that was
And they're in New York.
after
doing
further
the
review, the call on the yep.
Well, the thing is, too, you have to remember
Yep, both were confirmed.
they squandered that pick. They
Yep.
traded for Cam Irving and Danny Shelton.
The Mets escape a very potentially disastrous inning. Yep, you saw the bag move on Iglesias' foot right there. That was so close to the Mets, to the Dodgers getting within 2 runs with 2 outs. Boy, and things were not going well.
Yep.
Things were not going well.
Oh, they were getting rough.
Good call, umps. Whew. Okay, breathe a little bit. Top of the 7th. Now it comes down to what if the Mets can score some runs and the bullpen can hold up. All right, boys, get your shit together. I'm sure they're in the dugout like, yo, we just got lucky. Just got lucky. Some shaky defense from the Mets in that inning. Captain Inizzle, if Dallas is getting crushed, was the price we pay for the Mets being destroyed, then it still wasn't worth it. You're talking about Hutchinson, Aiden Hutchinson breaking his leg. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's rough.
Cheban says it was a bad call. Cheban, stop trolling. Okay? Relax. Watch out for that shit. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm going to take a leak. I'm nervous right now.
Do what you got to do, man. Do what you got to leak, man. P for the 3-hole. P for the 3-hole.
P for the P.
And Captain in Nizzle. If Dallas getting crushed was the price we pay for the Mets being destroyed, and it still wasn't worth it. Oh, dude, Dallas, honestly, Dallas getting crushed. Keeban. You're trolling. That's how my name is produced. Is not how my name is pronounced. Keeban. Keeban. Okay, Keeban. Maybe it's they're trying to make it like ciabatta bread. Maybe it's trolling. Immaculate grid time. Oh, we could do an immaculate grid. Let's do one. Screw it. Let's do a whole immaculate grid here. Tell you what, I'll do some hockey ones first.
Okay.
I'll do a puck doku. Fuck it. Fuck it. We're doing the puck doku. Oh, the puck doku. All right, let's bump through this real quick. Here we go. Phillies and Blue Jackets. I mean, there are a bunch of different ones you can use here. Scott Hartnell. I don't think Vandevelde was there. I was trying to think who else could
Flyer
be
in a
there.
blue jacket?
Yeah, Scott Hartnell's the easy one. I can think of probably a few others. I said I'm Voracek.
Jacob
There's another one.
Voracek. Yeah.
Voracek,
Classic.
Hartnell.
Who was in that
I'm
trade,
trying-
though? Or was he a free
It
agent?
was Voracek for Hartnell.
Oh.
Bobrovsky,
Okay.
there's another one. I'm trying to think of like I'm
Oh, they're
trying
saying
to think of,
Cam
like, some of the more
Atkinson.
obscure. Atkinson, yeah, that's a little bigger. Ooh, I'm trying to think of like someone like in the past. Mark Didney, I don't think he was a back.
Alonso
Viberni,
cases, 1 and 2.
Like I'm trying to like sift through. Did Jean
Yeah,
LeGrand Pierre
yeah.
ever play for Philadelphia?
I have no
I don't know if he
think
did.
So.
Yeah,
Is that the guy that got his face blown open by a puck?
I don't know.
Who was the guy that took the face to the puck and it literally and Alonso to left and it's caught by Teoscar Hernandez.
Stayed up just enough.
Yep. Boy, it's clear the Mets are going to need a lot more than a 3-run cushion. I'm telling you, that's
Tampa Bay
not
Columbus
that's not
Blue
good.
Jackets. Probably some classic
Mhm.
ones I can use here.
The problem is the Blue Jackets don't have enough history to really have
Yeah.
like a really obscure one.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you could find one of them, maybe like the mid to late 2000s. You could probably find something there.
Man, Marte is due for a bomb. He's due for a bomb.
Mark Letestu.
Ooh.
This is a Penguins one, but it was 3%, so it was a little high up there. Tampa Bay Lightning, Columbus Blue Jackets. Ooh.
That's yeah.
Alex-
Those 2 teams with not much history.
Alex Svitov.
Ooh. 1%.
Yep. Philadelphia CBJ. Ooh, interesting. Okay.
Marte
Ooh.
doubled down the left field line. That's going to be at least 2. It's going to rattle
Kevin
around
Dineen.
the corner, and
Might be
it's
a
still
triple.
not picked up. Nope. It's going to be a stand-up double for Marte. They needed
Solid.
that.
Philadelphia,
A
Montreal.
hab and a flyer.
There are a bunch of different ones I can use here. Desjardins, John Leclerc, Reki, Gilbert Dion,
I was about to
Carl
say
Dykhouse.
Dykhouse. That sounds like a fun place.
Yep.
The
Your
Dykhouse.
favorite kind of place, dude. Tampa Bay, Montreal.
Jonathan
Ranich.
Drouin. Oh,
Sub 1.
that's too
Pittsburgh,
obvious.
Montreal. Ooh. A bunch of different ones you can use here. I'm trying to think of. Oh, the one we just talked about. Rod Schutt. Wait, Rod Schutt didn't
Rod
play for
Schutt?
Montreal. No, he didn't play for Montreal.
Oh, okay.
Okay. never mind.
Winker fouls one off. Wow.
Did Rene Robert? I don't know if he played for Montreal. He played for Pittsburgh, but I don't think he played for Montreal. He played for Toronto. I'm trying to think here because I could probably find a few that are like
You're gonna
a
know
little old.
Penguins
Oh.
better than anyone.
Brian Fogarty, very old school, very obscure. Pens Oilers
gets
defenseman. I mean, Craig
Just
Muni,
any of
Marty
them?
McSorley. Yeah,
Yeah.
anyone who played for the Edmonton Defense. Tampa Bay Oilers defenseman.
Ooh.
Ooh. Guys, it's probably a little more obscure because I'm trying to think here. I'm trying to like sift through like everybody that played for the. Oh, Hammerlick. Hammerlick's like a real easy one though.
Yeah. Winker up. Fouls off another pitch on a half swing. 1 and 2.
They had a lot of veterans in the late 90s. I'm trying to think like if there was anybody that just like popped up randomly for the Oilers. David Shaw never played for the Oilers. Bradshaw, no, he never played for the Oilers. Trying to think here. Jason Smith, nah, he never played for the Lightning. Kubina,
Dude, I'm not going to know anybody. They're saying Benoit Pouliot. No.
he was a winger though.
Oh. Yeah.
But you're looking for
Good.
defenseman.
And Winker strikes out. There's 2 down now. Shit. Cody Thiefy?
Brandon
Brandon Manning. Oh, nice.
Probably have gone a little more.
I think
obscure.
CC's a winger, right?
Yep, CC's a defender, but that's
he's a
Pittsburgh.
defender. Oh, okay. A Lightning and an Oiler defenseman. And this is going to bring up Iglesias. He can make up for that fucking terrible play that's got the Mets in this jam right now by singling and bringing home Marte. Come on now.
Because I can think of Oilers wingers. I can't think of like Oilers defensemen. Oh, Chris Joseph. There.
Nice. All right, let's do. Oh, Iglesias takes a borderline sweeper right there. All right, let's do the Immaculate Grid for today.
Yes, sir. Ooh,
2-0 count now to Iglesias. Runner on second, top of the 7th.
Let's draw up Noah Syndergaard.
That's
Syndergaard never played for Toronto.
Oh, Iglesias swings at a off-speed pitch, fouls it back. 2-1 now the count. Did Juan Samuel ever play for the Blue Jays? I don't think
I'm
so.
not sure. Kelly Gruber, did he play for Philadelphia?
Ooh, I don't think so.
You're right. Because I'm trying to think of like someone like old school or just like someone trying to think like of their championship teams.
Iglesias fouls off a pitch, fouled off ball 3. An Anaheim and a Philly. An Angel and a Philly. Alan Embry, I think.
Embry wouldn't be bad. I could probably did K-Rod play for Philly?
K-Rod never. And
Scott Rowland.
Iglesias
Scott Rowland.
strikes out. Yeah, Scott Rowland.
Scott Rowland's also Philly, Toronto.
Yeah. Howie Kendrick.
Oh, wait, Jose Bautista. That's
Joey Bats.
Yep, Joey Bats played for Philly in the Swan Song.
All right, going to the bottom of the 7th.
Ken Giles.
Ooh, 0.8%.
Yep. Yeah, I think relievers or like utility guys. That's your best way to. Oh,
yeah.
Philadelphia, Anaheim. Crap. Who am I thinking of?
What's up, Select Boy?
What's up, buddy? Gouge and Hockey, Sean Avery. Oh, he's awesome. Rob Ducey is actually a pretty good one. Yeah, Philadelphia, Anaheim. I'm trying to think of like.
What's that kid's name? JD Drew.
JD Drew wouldn't be a bad one. I don't think Erstad played for Philly. Movo, no. Harvey never played for Philly.
No.
Carlos Esteves. Oh, wait. Mickey Moniak, Brandon Marsh. A bunch of ones.
Shane, yeah. Did
Logan
Garrett
Hop-
Anderson ever play for the Phillies?
I don't think so.
I'm going to cheat and look, but
I don't think he did. But yeah, I would probably say like Carlos Esteves, Logan O'Hoppe. Well, O'Hoppe never played for the Phillies pro system. I would probably say it would probably be Brendan Marsh, Mickey Moniak. I'm trying to think of someone a little more obscure, though. I got to go with Philadelphia, Anaheim. Ooh. Joe Blanton, good pick. I'm not going to pick that one, but
That's a good pull right there.
yep, World Series team, Joe Blanton. Dom Brown. I don't. Did Dom Brown play for the Angels?
I don't know.
Interesting. Oh, Bobby Abreu. But Abreu is going to be a common one.
Yeah.
Let's do Esteves.
Okay.
Wait, 7%. Philadelphia Silver Slugger. I mean, Mike Schmidt, Ryan Howard,
Darren Dalton.
Chase Utley, Dalton. Dalton's probably the one.
Yeah, 4%.
Silver Slugger
That's
and
a good
a
one.
100-plus run season.
I wonder if Juan Samuel got 100 runs. I want Juan Samuel, maybe.
Tried. You're correct.
Yes.
What a
Wow,
pull.
that's a fucking pull right there. Angels 100-run season. Gosh, think of a speedy Dick Schofield. Do you think Dick Schofield ever scored?
I don't know if he got 100. Oh, Wally Joyner.
Wally Joyner. Yeah, Wally Joyner for sure.
Yeah, buddy.
Yes.
Toronto
Yeah,
won about
Toronto,
Tony
Devon White.
Fernandez. Devon White.
Devon White.
Yep, Tony
Joe
Fernandez. Roberto Alomar.
Roberto, remember the Alomar.
Jesse Barfield.
Jesse Barfield. Wow. Flank's dad.
Yep.
Jeremy's dad.
Oh, you can do like more obscure ones for these
Oh.
outfield picks. I mean,
Do you think
Travis
Greg
Snyder
Czar never played? Yeah. Mayton's back out
Anaheim.
on the top of the in the bottom of the seventh here.
That's what you
Interesting.
got to do. Anaheim played the outfield. I mean, you could do a couple more obscure ones here. I mean, you can do Matt Joyce and Silver Slugger and play the outfield for
that
a
played
game.
in the outfield.
Dale Murphy.
No, we got it.
No,
we got it.
Yeah, we got it. We got
Oh
it.
yeah,
Come
that's
on.
right.
Why'd you
look
say
at
no?
that rarity. Look at that rarity
16.
score right there.
You did the most of it, man. Juan Samuel.
Yeah, that was a fucking pull.
Yeah. I mean, there's some good ones.
And that's
Football.
popped to right. And Marte coming over. Is it in play? And it's foul. Out
Yeah.
of play. Little deep. 2-2 count. Mayton thrown 21 pitches so far. Stanek is in the bullpen ready to come in to face Ohtani more than likely.
Jets
and Dolphins. Adam Gase.
I wish.
Jay Fiedler, right? No, Chad Pennington's obvious.
And Adrian Morel. Did he play for the Dolphins?
I don't think so.
You're right.
And Mayton gets him to pop up. This one will stay in. Alonso behind the bag makes the play. That's one out. There you go. And this is probably Stanek coming in to face Ohtani.
Yep.
I doubt they let him face Ohtani or they just nibble on him.
Dolphins, Bills, Jordan Poyer.
Yeah, good pull.
Oh, that's
13%. That's too high.
Wow.
Dolphins, Niners. Incognito. That's a good one for Jets.
Incognito.
Dolphins.
Oh,
No,
Bills,
Incognito
Dolphins.
never played. He never played for the Jets.
Yeah, Incognito is Bills, Dolphins.
Bills, Dolphins. Chat, the score is 6-3, New York Mets. Bottom of the seventh, one out. Ohtani facing Mayton. Surprised they're letting Mayton go here, but I guess they like his off speed against Ohtani. And way outside. Yeah, they're like, do not bring him anything. The strike zone is very small right now. Wasn't there a kicker that played for both the Jets and the Jay Feely? Hold on.
Jay Feely. You're correct.
Yep. Oh,
San
good
Francisco,
one.
Pete Stoyanovich. Wait, fuck. I thought it was San Fran.
No. You've blown
Bears,
it.
Niners, Robbie Gould. That's an easy one. Richard
Yes.
Dent. 11%.
Yeah.
That'd be a little more obscure. 49ers, Bears.
Mayton walks.
Super
Mayton
easy, but
walks
we got to
Ohtani.
kiss the titties. 45. Fuck. Everyone's
and
got to kiss the
Bears.
titties. Kiss the titties.
Jets and Bears.
Glenn Foley? No, I never played for the Bears. Trying to think here. Sheldon Richardson, no. Trying to think of some offensive linemen or maybe somebody like running backs. 5,000 plus rushing yards career. You got to think someone. Did Freeman
Curtis Martin.
McNeil ever get 5,000?
He played his whole career with the Jets.
Jets.
I don't know if he got
Let's try it.
5,000. I would think Kermis. Nice. Good pull. Marshawn Lynch, but is it with that team though, or is it just a 5,000 yard back that played?
I think probably just played, I would guess, because you probably change it up.
OJ Simpson.
OJ, Thurman Thomas, Marshawn, Travis Henry. A bunch of kids.
Yeah, he's also got 9 kids with 11 different, or 11, 9 kids with 7 moms or something like that.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Garrison Hurst, Ricky Waters. I mean, we could probably go old school with this
Roger
one.
Craig.
Yep. Tim Rathman. I don't think Rathman ever did. Craig is correct. Ooh. Charlie Garner.
Oh, great one. Wow. 0.8%.
Yep.
And then we can either do a Dolphin and a Niner, which would be someone like...
I thought that was Stoyanovich. I could have sworn Stoyanovich was a Niner. Whatever.
They're saying Brandon Marshall is one.
Brandon Marshall wouldn't be a bad one.
For Jets.
Bears. Bears. Yep.
Thomas Jones is a good one.
Matt Forte. That's a good one. I haven't heard that name in a long time.
Ooh, the Michael James for Niners Dolphins. Oh, Raheem Mostert, yeah.
Mostert, yeah. Oh, Jeff Wilson.
With J.D. McKissick?
Ah, fuck. Jeff Wilson was fast.
Oh, he was...
Mostert would have been higher. Oh, fuck. Matt Breida. Did Matt Breida play for the Dolphins?
I don't think so. I don't think Matt Breida played for the Dolphins. He was a Commander, and he's a Met. Here's Stanek. Here comes Ryan Stanek. Try to get 2 more outs with Shohei Ohtani on first. Stanek has had a good postseason facing Mookie Betts. Throws, fouled back, 98 miles an hour, 1 out. Betts has a huge chain. Oh, we got Rangers up here?
Yeah.
A Ranger.
These are super obvious. Well, Aaron Voros.
Wow.
Minnesota and Ottawa. I mean, Pavel Dimitra would be one of them.
Nice pitch from Stanek. 0-2 count now.
Bill McCult. Then Florida,
Who's
Minnesota.
the greatest? And Stanek fans Betts, sets him down.
Oh,
2 down now.
Painted.
That was fucking gas right there from Stanek.
Painted. Craig Anderson looks like bald man. Yeah, Breida was it? That's what I was thinking. I thought Breida. I should have picked Breida. Damn it.
Yeah. Panthers and the Wild. Now facing Hernandez. Stanek throwing gas right now.
Willie Mitchell.
Oh, nice one.
Florida, Nashville. Bunch of different ones you can use here. Ooh.
Stanek, ground ball, left side, Vientos up with it, over to first, and the Mets get out of it.
We head to the bottom of the 8th.
Here we go. Stretching time.
Time to stretch. I got to stretch.
We both gonna stretch. Stretch it out. We stretch that shit, baby. We stretch
We stretching. We stretching. Top of the 8th. Mets clinging to a 3-run lead right now. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me something I can have a dash. I don't care if I never get back. And we're ready for the home team. They can suck my balls. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out in the ball game, yeah. You cannot say that word anymore. They're Caucasian Jacks now. Mm-hmm. For 300 wins, I would go with Jacques Plante.
For the Rangers.
Yeah. He played for the Rangers.
Interesting. I tried Eddie Jacquemin, but it didn't go through. I thought Jacquemin would have gotten 300. Yeah. As I said, I thought Jacquemin.
No.
I think the only 2 300-win goalies are probably
Richter and Hank.
It's Van
Richter
Beeser.
and Lundqvist.
The Beezer.
The Beezer, yeah. See, but I think Plant would have been really obscure.
I'll have to check that.
Predator and a Florida.
Or a Ranger Predator.
Panther and a Predator. A Ranger Predator, gosh. Ryan Callahan. Ryan McDonough.
Jan Hlavak.
Oh.
Did Sean Van Allen play for Nashville?
I don't think so, but maybe.
Oh, I know one. Blair Atchingham.
Oh, Jesus.
Super old school.
Super old school. All right, we're done. Matt Duchene was a senator and yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, we go to the top of the 8th. It's getting late in LA. Do the Yankees play tonight, right? Game 1.
Yeah.
And we got some Monday Night Football. All right, how about chat? You're going to help me make my prize picks or my underdog picks tonight.
You're right. Jacques Plante was a Ranger. Terry Sawchuk was also a Ranger.
Yes.
Harry Lumley.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's make some picks tonight.
Tomas Vakun got 300. Shit.
All right, chat. What do you think? Does Aaron Rodgers get higher than 219 yards tonight passing? Higher or lower than 219 yards? Higher or lower? I think he's going to get held. And this is a fly ball to right. Betts charging hard, but he's going to get there. And he makes the play. That's 1 out. Retired. Tense times. All right, I'm going to go lower on Aaron Rodgers because he's just, he's Breece Hall, 57 rushing yards or not. James Cook is out. I'm going to say Garrett Wilson does not get 59. What is going on with these picks? These are messed up picks. Does Garrett Wilson get 61 rush or reception yards combined? 61 total yards or 60 receiving yards? I'm going to go Garrett does not get 60 yards.
Yeah.
And
Buffalo has a weak defense, though. That's a question.
Buffalo has a weak defense?
They're injured.
Let me back off to that. Okay.
They're injured. They're pretty injured.
Then maybe Aaron Rodgers goes above 219 passing yards.
I would say maybe because Jets don't really have a running game. They rely on the pass.
All right, I'm going to go higher with Aaron Rodgers. I just got a feeling. Primetime Aaron Rodgers, I'm going to go higher. And then Josh Allen fucks me every time. It's 207 passing yards is the projection for Allen. This
Against the
year has
Jets
been-
defense, go lower. They'll probably run.
No,
the
I'm not
ball.
gonna. You know what? I'm gonna follow my boundaries. I'm not gonna bet on Allen. He's fucked me so many times. Like whatever it is, the projection, I get it wrong with him. Dalton Kincaid, longest reception of 17.5. That's I like
It's tough.
Alvarez on a 2-2, 3-2 count now to Alvarez. Just get on base, buddy. Can't rest on your 6-run lead or your 6 runs. I don't think Kincaid's going to get a longer reception than that. I'm going to go lower.
Frank Gore
All right,
Jr.'s got elevated to the game squad. I think he's making his debut.
Up, and now Alvarez just got hit, and he's going to go to first.
Okay.
Enriquez, newly into the game. All right, that's it. Those are the 2 props. Oh, they said I can't pick Aaron Rodgers' projection. What the fuck?
They probably changed it.
Yeah, they changed it. Okay. I'm going to go higher with Aaron Rodgers. And if Aaron Rodgers gets that, that would mean that Garrett Wilson also got it. So I'm going to go higher than 59 receiving yards. Okay. And we'll just put 15 on that. All right. Fair enough.
Okay. Lindor at the
Oh,
plate.
the app is acting up right now. I don't know what just happened. But if you use my code 5 points at checkout, you can get up to $1,000 first time deposit bonus. Lindor up. Lindor takes a big cut at a fat cutter down the middle of the plate and misses. 1-1 the count now with 1 down. Come on, Mets. Hang in there. Will Smith, the catcher, trying to get jiggy with it. Lindor, fastball outside 99, foul back, a little late. 1-1, now 1-2. Lindor has been the Mets' best player this entire fucking playoffs. He has been incredible. Him and Vientos have come through in the clutch. Alonso extended the season when it seemed over. A lot. Oh, that's belted to right. Is it deep enough? It's not. Center fielder Pajes makes the play, and it's 2 outs.
Yeah, stayed up just a touch too long. Nothing to do there.
Two down, and that's going to bring up Vientos, who hit the big grand slam earlier. I hope they stick with Stanek in the bottom of the 8th and then go to Diaz in the 9th. But a lot of decisions are made on the fact that there is no game tomorrow, so you can bring in whoever you need.
Yep, and we'll probably just have a
Vientos.
dumpster fire of just like the tier.
Yes. Yeah, we'll actually do a clean dumpster fire for once.
Yeah, the problem is it's just like we have just the Mets have gone far. That's why we're doing every damn stream. I think we're running out of gas.
Vientos takes a pitch way up. 1-1. Alvarez is going nowhere on first base.
Ooh, Brendan Brock. James Cook is now out tonight. Yep, that's probably why they brought up Frank Gore.
Let him cook. Frank Gore Jr. is on the squad tonight?
Yep, he's up from practice squad. And Shafro, so far, this game is a great
Vientos, chopper over the middle, and they step on second, and that's the end of the inning. To the bottom of the 8th we go.
I don't know why he threw it to first.
Freeman, Smith, and Edman are due up.
Okay, so it's a Patrick Mahomes commercial and T-Swizzle and Brown's Iran. Are you seeing these like Iran posts? Like they go to Iran and then do Google Translate?
What?
Life in Iran is horrible, but being a Browns fan in Iran is the depths of hell that no man should ever have to experience.
Is this from AI or just people on Twitter?
I don't know. It's just people on Twitter.
Oh. Why would you be a Browns fan in Iran? That's crazy.
I don't know. It's a joke.
That's crazy.
It's a joke account.
Is it called Browns fan in Iran?
No, Browns are on.
Browns are on. Christopher Brickner with a super chat. You look at Kevin Stefanski and you will see a coach forced to play a QB against his will. You see a good coach about to be fired for our owner's band. But Stefanski is a 2-time coach of the year. He'll get a job. There'll be plenty of teams. Like if they fire him, the Giants will take him in a heartbeat.
Yeah, there are at least at least a third to 2/3 of the teams will snag their coach.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. Like Jimmy Haslam's a fucking moron, but that's his loss.
Stefanski very smartly has made a positive resume for himself. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. There's a Jags fan in Pakistan.
Yep. They just translated.
Half kinky clown.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question for you.
Who,
and
me?
Yeah, you can respond to this if you want.
Okay.
Do you find this to be sacrilege? I know you're definitely gay. Oh, we know this. My question is, let me show you. This is from the New York Post. This is Mayor Eric Adams, who just posted this on Twitter. Do you find this to be sacrilege?
No, that is disgusting. Oh my gosh. Only a politician would wear that. Only a tone-deaf politician who has no clue about how the world really works would do that. That is disgusting.
That is sacrilege.
On a black cat, too? Like half of the cap has to be blue, you idiot. Jesus. I'm triggered. We should get the man indicted.
Again.
All right, Stanek's out for the bottom of the 8th. Iglesias moves over to 3rd. Acuna is now at 2nd. And Freeman is up. Stanek misses low. I could see if he gets in any trouble that Diaz might come in for a 5 or 6 out save.
Mm-hmm.
Stanek 1-0 to Freeman. Deals. Fouled back. Stanek's been dealing. He has been dealing. 1-1 count. Come on, Los Metes. Stanek again. Nobody out. Bottom of the 8th. Deals. Nice pitch. Could not get him to chase on the splitter. Good pitch recognition from Freddie Freeman. Christopher Brickner, you mentioned Stefanski made an impressive resume for himself. It's even more impressive when you remember it was done with the Browns. Stanek misses high, 2-1. Yeah, that's he did it impossible. Yeah, he made the playoffs with Deshaun Watson as quarterback when he wasn't even there. He
made it with Joe Flacco.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, the problem is like every New York City mayor is a clown. Like de Blasio is a fucking clown. Adams is just as much of a clown.
Yeah.
Giuliani at least got the crime down.
Yeah.
Bloomberg, like he helped kind of rebuild New York. He was
but Bloomberg was just a rich guy. He basically bought the seat.
Yep, and like he has his own network. But like de Blasio is a fucking clown.
3-2 to. Oh, nice play. Picked by Acuna, and he's gonna throw it over to first. No, and that's why you brought in Acuna for defense.
Yep, Jerry's gonna get you Bill Belichick. He's not gonna learn from Parcells. He'll do the same shit.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Parcells got them to the playoffs. Ed Koch, he was a long-time mayor. Ed Koch. Noted Red Sox fan and NYC mayor Bill de Blasio. Yep.
Yeah, De Blasio, like
Danik.
he was.
Ooh, wow. Where was that pitch? To Will Smith, the catcher, with one
I mean,
out.
Gergster, I was talking more like street crime, not really corporate crime.
Yeah. No, he turned it from he got rid of the blue collar so that he could get away with the white collar crime.
Yes, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And then he just got burned out and said, "Fuck it, I'm leaving."
Yeah, he was a
9/11.
9/11 hero, though. You know, he was the guy. And there's a ball driven to left, and what a catch by Brandon Nimmo. And he's limping a little bit after making that catch, but Will Smith lines out to left. It's just a long out.
4 more
That's
outs.
2 down.
Oh, hey, would
No.
Spagnuolo make for a good coach? No, we tried this. He was in St.
Ask
Louis,
the
did not do well.
Rams. Yeah, he's a great defensive coordinator.
It's like Dick LeBeau. He is a
Yeah.
tremendous defensive coordinator. He is a bad head coach. Same
Yeah.
thing with Spagnuolo. Like, there are
Yeah,
a
I
lot of
just don't
guys who
get
are
it.
great coordinators, but bad head coaches. It happens.
Great play by Nimmo. Now Stanek
Different skill sets.
against Edmund. Edmund's 2 for 3 on this game. 2 singles and 2 ribbies for Tommy Edmund. Stanek again. 0-1 pitch. Ooh, bottom dropped out of that splitter right there. Stanek is dealing. He has pitched very well.
And then you're probably
All
going
right,
to go
bust him up with a fastball. Yeah, Diaz.
in the ninth. Because you have a day off tomorrow.
Yep. Yeah, Diaz is getting loose. No hat on. He's getting ready. There he puts his hat back on. I know. It sounds like the ESPN theme. I can't do Timmy trumpets. Stanek delivers 99, but fouled to the left. Nimmo running gingerly now after that play. Not at full speed. And the trainer hasn't even come out to look at him. Nimmo looked a little hampered right there.
Mm-hmm. But here we go. Get this out, and then you're going to the bottom of the order, which is best case scenario. Ben Johnson should be the Jags' next head coach. I don't know, man. I mean, the thing with Ben Johnson is he's got pretty much his pick of he's just looking for the right situation. Might go to Philly, especially if
Stanek goes low with the
Sirianni's
splitter.
a clown.
Yeah, Nimmo has plantar fasciitis, possibly.
Yeah. Oh, Pirates, they are trash. I mean,
Yeah.
what can I say, man? I gave up on them a while ago. I'm just interested to see what they do, but now it's like, eh.
Stanek on a 1-2. Here comes the high fastball. Nope. Thrown back with the slider. You don't know about plantar fasciitis? Plantar fasciitis. Here's a pitch away. It's now 3-2.
He's worked the count
Tommy
full.
Edman. Mm-hmm. Flat foot is literally what it's called. Yeah. It's tough. It sucks. You get I think it's little bone spurs or something. And Stanek grounded up the middle. Acuna can't get there. Base hit. What a game for Edmund. 3 for 4. Got through.
Yeah, that's life though, man.
And here's Muncy, who homered earlier.
Oh, dude,
A
a
big
big meaty
home
claws. He put all his kids up there. That he's using that as a
Mhm.
shield from criticism. That's a bitch move.
Yeah. It's a pretty smart thing to do.
But it's a bitch move.
Yeah,
Christopher
it is.
Brickner. It's funny how it's like you putting your kids above when you're when they were younger. Like if you make if you get canceled on YouTube, you put your kids up there. It's like you're using it as a shield.
Mm-hmm. Mound visit by Hefner, and they're just getting the defensive alignment straight.
Yep.
Stanek is going to face Muncy.
Christopher Brickner. It's funny the Browns have competent to great coaches, a decent GM, and a talented roster with many Pro Bowlers, but the power of Haslam is too strong. Very true.
Kingsbury is the ultimate. Yeah, Gergster says this. Bad head coach, but great OC. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, Kingsbury. Yeah. I mean, he came from college though, right? Before he was
and he failed at Texas Tech. That's the
yeah.
thing.
He had Patrick Mahomes, didn't he?
And he didn't win with him.
Yeah.
Yet he was supposed to be the offensive coordinator at USC.
Muncie popped up and back. That's 1-1. Stanek gets a strike on Muncie. Yeah, he's doing a good job in OC now. He's got Jaden Daniels. That's probably the best quarterback in the NFC East. MKI Sports. Mm-hmm. One on one, 2 outs now. Bottom of the 8th. Stanek looks in, deals, high pitch, 2-1. You do not want to put this runner on. You just want to get out of this inning. That's what you would like to do. With Enrique Hernandez on deck. Stop Jewish hate. Stanek misses 97 miles an hour. It's 3-1.
Alex, it's too early to tell there, man.
Mm-hmm.
About and Kevin Michael Von Magnum, Tree Giants feel like they need their own video at the end of the season. Their troubles are more than just Levis being a meme machine. Oh, this started with Will Robinson fucking up a lot of their picks early on. And then they Carthon won a power struggle against Vrabel. I was never a Vrabel
strike.
guy,
Wow.
Callahan,
the Mets finally get a low fucking strike. Wow.
I mean, a splitter hung up there. Was able
Y'all got 2 strikes earlier, and now the makeup call comes in. That is not a strike, but we'll take it. 3-2 count. 2 outs. And here comes Stanek steps off facing Muncie. 3-2, biggest pitch of the game probably right now. Not holding on. Edmund. He's going. Pitch missed. Tying run is coming to the plate. In the form of Slur. Here comes Diaz.
Here we go. And now they're pulling. They're going for a 4-out save.
All right. Can we get Timmy Trumpets? How do you upload music?
What to
Oh, okay. I got it.
Background music and then add music.
Oh, I don't
I'll
have
tell you what, we got another super chat. Okay, so Aqua Gamer Sean Shanley. I just got back from my family's Thanksgiving. Oh, you're Canadian. Yes, sir. Canadian Thanksgiving. Is the chair stat updated yet? I haven't had a chance.
What is the chair stat? What is this?
Well, I mean, the problem it's for my own streams.
Okay.
So, like, what happens is I'm gonna freeze the thing's gonna freeze, so I'll probably just have a flat screen, but while I change this,
Okay.
Yeah, I'll change this, and while it loads, it's just gonna move through, and then because what happens is it freezes the system.
Okay.
So I'll do it like this. I'm just waiting for it to load, waiting it to load, because I don't want to put on derpy face while I do this. Just for Sean Shanley. I haven't had a chance to do it yet. Yeah, I'm still waiting for it to fucking load. And when it does load, it's finally going to do something stupid. Yep. There it is. It's frozen.
Oh.
We are frozen.
Face.
See, I told you. Told you we're getting the dirt face.
Derp, derpity, derp, 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 derpity, derp, derp, derp. How did you do that? How'd you manage to freeze it?
Because it's being reloaded on a different thing.
Oh.
Can you hear me? Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you just fine.
Yeah, it's just like because like the camera's being used by another process and then it freezes. So I'll change on the chair meter real quick. I'll move that to 16. I didn't realize you had that as a half. Thank you for the update, Sean Shanley. So we do that and we'll stop. We'll load it there, and once in a while it'll eventually reload and be able to take care of it there. And you can see how ugly I look.
Yeah, you look terrible. You look like ass.
Very terrible.
Tree looks like he just saw some tits.
Yeah, nice birds. Very nice titties.
All right, Diaz is in right now.
Let me try getting off and on real quick.
Okay. And he's doing this on purpose, everyone. I don't know why. Now, Diaz facing Hernandez. Bottom of the 8th. Runners on first and second. 2 outs. Diaz deals. Strike at the top of the zone. Slider. Looking sharp from Diaz. Looking like he saw Sydney Sweeney's sweet tits.
All right.
And he's back. And you unfroze from that exact.
Yep. I thought I pulled out an ethnic slur against Judea. Double steal, but those muns don't matter. Defensive indifference. Looks like you saw a fat girl's pussy for the first time. Ooh. Gotta eat.
1-1 count. Enrique Hernandez. Diaz. Looks in. Delivers. Strike 2. Hernandez had trouble catching up to that one.
Oh, yeah.
1-2 count. That was a nasty little pitch right there. All right, biggest insult to the Jags. You lost to the Browns. Diaz popped him up, and that is going to be playable. Acuna going out. Marte coming in. Marte makes the play. We're headed to the 9th inning. Let's go, Mets.
All right, you got out of the jam. Rock on.
And
a little ugly there.
And the bottom of the order is due up for the
8, 9, and 1. So Shohei is
8, 9, 1. So Shohei will bat again.
Yes, sir. This has been kind of a longish game.
Yeah, it's been pretty long.
Yeah, we'll zoom in on 5s in the bottom.
Yeah.
Take care of some business. I'll be right back. I got P for the D.
P for the D. P for the tree. Tree, it's a urinating. Oh, I said I was going to do that. I was going to draw a urinating tree. Urinating. Let me get my sketchbook. Find a pen here. Be fun. Oh, wait. Will that work? No, this pen is shot. Damn it. Damn it. Oh, this sucks. All righty here. Shohei's in the leadoff spot, Gergs. Sorry to disappoint you. All right. When Tree gets back, I'll draw his stupid face peeing. A urinating tree. You know what? Start drawing the tree now.
All right. We back.
We back?
Yeah.
I'm going to draw a tree that's urinating. I'm going to draw a urinating tree urinating.
Pseudo Wudo's holding the bench warmer brew can. He's being a man. Score is 6-3 Mets. Chair, we don't use that word anymore.
What's that?
Chair is very racist, apparently. Chair, stop saying. Say his name when he's not batting. It just sounds offensive. I mean, hey, we can't deny the power of Chair. Brandon Nimmo's at the plate. And I think it's still going to be Henriquez, who is still on the mound. But Brandon Nimmo 0 for 3 for a walk in the first. Kind of due for a hit here, but has had his moments. in this postseason. Swings at a 100-mile-per-hour high fastball. He just got fooled immediately. Tried to break off, but he could not stop his swing. Strike 2. We continue with this 0-2 count. The Burlington Sock Puppets are apparently also sponsoring this video as well. 0-2 count. Here's the delivery.
Yes.
Pitch inside. Ball 1. He's throwing a hundo just effortlessly. Raises it thin.
I'm trying to
Anyways,
draw
trying to get-
a urinating tree.
Do what
That's
you gotta do, man.
urinating.
Oh, yeah. I know. 1-2 count. Swing and a miss on the low cut.
Yeah.
I mean, that had some dip. Strike 3. 1 on. Yeah. He knew it too. I'm like, damn it. His sunglasses were apparently messing up with him.
Yeah.
That's why he had to throw him out. So, coming up to the plate is going to be Pete Alonso. 1 for 4 today. Enriquez delivers. Swing and a miss on the outside cutter. Low and
you're ahead of me.
outside, but that's pretty solid.
Oh no, you're not
Strike
ahead
1.
of me. We're same.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You were slightly ahead of me, I remember.
Oh.
0-1 count. Henriquez, 0-1 pitch. Low, hit the dirt. Ball 1. Mainly we're talking about, but they're saying bottom of the ninth, they're bringing up the Shohei Ohtani app. So it's like due up second in the bottom of the ninth. So it's going to be 9-1-2. Paje starts out. Ohtani first, and then I believe it's Betts. 1-1 count outside. Ball 2.
A run, some insurance would be very helpful here.
I bet so.
All right, this doesn't look like you, but it's close enough.
Ball's low again. 3-1. Gerkster, it's very tough, and I never really had the chance. So it's just it's a
What?
long story. Get into announcing.
Oh, yeah. it's
I
really tough.
got the media degree, but okay, we'll do full screen here. Let's see your magnificent project.
Okay. There we go.
3-1 count. It's out. Oh, just called him a strike on the outside edge.
Mm.
It's close.
The stump has been shaky.
And it's low, ball 4.
Oh, there you
Full
go.
pitch
Get on
walk.
base. All right, this is as done as it's going to be. We have
Pitch away. It's outside again. Ball 1. He's starting to lose his
urinating.
control. And
Urinating
Ooh.
tree urinating.
ooh.
There you go. He's taking a leak as tree is urinating.
Lots of pee.
Lots of pee. A lot of tree leaking out of that shit. There we go. Hey, that's pretty good. Should I do scooter on a scooter?
Hey. Steven, it's not about sucking there. I mean, it's about who you know, baby. It's not just casting couches. That's Hollywood, man. I mean, that was pretty good, dude. 1-1 count on Marte. Delivers. High fastball. It's going to be defensive indifference, stolen base for Alonso. So runner at second, 1 out, 2-1 count. Chance to do some damage. Hey, dude, I cannot draw.
Yeah, drawing's like I went to
Justin
art school,
Calvin.
so you know. I'm telling you, Marte's due for a dinger.
It's low and outside, ball 3. Scooty
It might
on a
not
scooter.
be this series, but
You're gonna do Tom Grossi as a wheel of cheese or Swiss cheese or cheesehead.
Tom, gosh, I'd have to look at a picture of Tom. And Marte swings and misses at ball
Pitch
3.
away. But that was a good pitch though.
know what I can do.
Mm-hmm.
Marte up the middle. That's a base hit. That's going to score a run
yep.
if he can get it. Alonso hustling, brings it, and he is safe at the plate. Wow. Big run
Got
right
it.
there.
And Marte goes to
Not get
second.
the tag down. And Marte
So the
advances.
question is, if you get a few more runs, do you pull Diaz or do you keep him in?
No. Leave him in. There's no game tomorrow. He's only pitched to one batter. And Alonso, yes, wow, what a slide by Alonso. Off with
Beautiful
contact,
slide.
hustling for the polar bear. There's a big man moving right there. There's a big man moving. He's an athlete, guys. He's an athlete.
Yep, they all see him cheering. But now it is no longer a safe situation. But I think Edwin Diaz still gets responsible for the hold.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
I mean, dude, the stolen base did him in, man. A great hit by Marte. He was saying it was due.
Yep. Told you. Told you. All right, I want to draw a scooter on a scooter. Scooter on a scooter. Templates, elements.
Jesse Winker, 0 for 2. But he does have 2 walks, 1-0 count. Henriquez.
Oh, that's
checks
another
man
hit up the
second,
middle.
Delivers.
And Marte is going to
diving
be
for
held
it.
at third.
Kike couldn't get a hold on it. But it's runners on the corners with 1 out.
Oh, I can't do anything with it. Never mind. I was trying to do something. Hold on. I got to open. I don't think I'll have time to draw a scooter on a scooter. Let me see if I can draw a scooter on a scooter.
Yeah, buddy.
Here comes Iglesias. Runners on first and third with 1 out. Fouled off. What just happened? Oh,
Yeah, foul off.
never mind.
Foul ball.
No, my computer was acting up. Iglesias, pitch right down the middle. Wow, that was down the dick. Down the dick.
OMG. What do you guys think should win Manager of the Year? I mean, you probably think Mendoza.
Mendoza has a chance.
I would say Stephen Vogt. I think he'd be up there.
And popped up to center. Iglesias having a rough game, but this might be deep enough. You don't want to run on Mookie Betts' arm. Marte does not. And that
Yeah,
it's
not shallow enough. Not shallow enough.
Yeah. Not deep enough, you mean?
Yeah, not deep enough.
Not deep enough. 2 outs now. Gonna need a hit. Oh, that didn't work. Filter. Sorry, I'm just messing around with some shit. And that's a grounder to third, and they retire the side.
Yeah,
Damn
all right.
it.
So let's go to full screen for you, man. This is when your moment happens.
Yeah.
3 more outs to get
Time to
while you have
clinch
your
those
first win in
butt
the
cheeks.
NLCS.
Time to clinch those butt cheeks. 3 outs away. Here come the Mets versus the Dodgers. Okay.
Yep. You win this
Let's
one, you
go,
get
boys.
at least three more home games at Citi Field.
Yeah. That was a big insurance run for the Mets in the top of the ninth. They really needed that. I was just thinking now that it was 6-3, but it's not. It's 7-3.
Yep, 7-3. They
Diaz
picked
is
the
going
extra
to come
point.
out. Yes, bottom of the ninth. And they scored more points than the Giants last night, or they've scored as many runs as the Giants did last night, which is
Which is kind of
pathetic.
sad and hilarious.
Pathetic. Just absolute garbage. So LGM, let's go Mets.
LFGM, let's fucking go Mets.
LFGM.
Let's fucking go Mets.
Let's fucking go.
Looks like 5 is rolling a doobie.
I'm about to roll a doobie. No, I'm not smoking. It's been 2 weeks and I feel better. Like weed is the one weed is one of the drugs that you do where you're like, I need to stop doing this. Same with alcohol. Alcohol, when you overdo alcohol, you're like,
oh yeah.
fuck.
Yeah, you feel the morning after, it's like, fuck.
Yeah. Well,
the
alcohol,
problem is with me, I can't have 1 or 2. You gotta have like 5 or 6. That's the problem with me.
Weed is also the only drug where when you're in the peak of it, you wish you didn't do it. You're like, fuck, I'm too high. Alcohol is like when it's the morning after, you're like,
yes,
what have I done?
You're just like, you feel loose in the night. You're not like super drunk, but it's like,
or the worst is when you get so drunk that during the drunkenness, you're just like, fuck.
Or you're miserable and you're ready to puke.
Yeah. And you can't get out of it, and you've got the spins, and you're just like, what have I done?
I bet that happened before. It's not fun.
Oh, last time I did that, my ex-wife and I, we went to a wedding and they were giving away free champagne and we were getting fucked up. And champagne is not something to get drunk on. It's something that you just drink once and then stop. You just drink it as like an accent to whatever is happening your night. Oh my gosh. I came home and vomited so hard. Like I've never been so fucked up. And like, I just spent we had a babysitter for our kids. We walked right in and I just went into the toilet and started fucking hurling. All right. Tyrone Taylor's moved over to left field. Harrison Bader is in center now. Acuna's in the game at second. He came in last inning, and I believe Diaz will still be out on the mound here.
Yes, Diaz is still on the mound.
Paez. So it's 9-1-2. My bad. And that's a ball up for Paez. But technically, I believe Diaz came in a save situation. So mentally, he's got to be like, if I get these 3 outs, I get a save. Slick transition 5. Thank you. I think you're being facetious. Diaz, the pitch. Line to center, and that is going to drop. That's good for the Dodgers. Not a good start. But then you got Shohei up. And they're with the runner on. Nobody out. Outs are a premium right here, boys. Just get the outs. Now you got Shohei up.
You have some wiggle room
Shohei,
here.
0 for 3. Yeah. Diaz pitches. Outside pitch. Strike. Slider. Diaz has looked sharp. He's not like the other night where he was shaky, but he still got it done. Again, Diaz pitch away. Now he's doing that shit. When he starts nibbling, he starts to look scary if you're a Met fan. Nobody out. 1-1 count.
Diaz trying to direct everyone in the double play depth.
Yep. Diaz misses on the outside, nibbling a little bit here.
Yeah. Ohtani's not going to swing at that.
2-1 count. Mets pitchers went at Ohtani all game, and now Paez is going to steal second.
Yep, 3-1 count.
Yep, his run doesn't mean much in this equation. 3-1 count.
Just gonna let
First base is open. You want to be careful here. Diaz pitches. That's a strike. Yep, that's a makeup from earlier. That was right on.
He was trying to run for it too. He was close.
Yep.
He was ready.
I'll give the umpire credit. He has called everything the same, and that was good framing.
And by the
from
way, Rangers
Alberta.
Red Wings is currently underway.
Oh, let's go Rangers. Boy, I love this time of year. You got the Knicks getting ready for ball, and Diaz misses. Damn.
Close.
Very quickly. This is Diaz in the ninth. This is what he does. Very quickly, they have runners on first and second with nobody out. And Mookie Betts at the plate.
Because sometimes, like with closing situations and closers, like they tend to do worse when they're in a safe situation.
Yeah.
Strange.
They
Penguins in
like-
Montreal are
they-
about to get underway too.
Yep. And they're getting somebody up in the bullpen. Maybe it's
Probably Garrett. Well, not Garrett. It
Reed
might be
Garrett.
Buto.
Garrett pitched last night. Buto pitched
Oh,
last night.
Peterson.
Diaz pitched it. Struck. Yeah, maybe Peterson for a lefty to come in.
Pops foul. Oh, Rangers just scored.
Yeah, it's Reed Garrett. Oh, Rangers scored already? Who was it?
The next Steve Lafreniere.
Diaz misses.
Diaz needs to
1-1.
stop playing at our emotions. Don't Devin Williams it. Ed Lou's back at it. That's a freak spray and Spolin. Count is full. Come on, little Mets. Come on, Diaz.
1-1 count to Betts. Fouled him off. 1-2. Let's go.
All right.
Let's get an out.
Tried to check swing, couldn't hold his swing.
Closing. Yeah, you got to be basically dumb. You have to have zero. You have to have the memory of a gerbil.
I think Yerkster, he's tried a lot to actually improve the team over the last couple
1
of
and
years.
2
He's
to
just some of
Betts.
it's backfired.
Holds off on a high fastball. Wow. 2
That's-
and 2 count.
If the Mets blow this tree, needs to do Mets main voice. Oh, I'm bringing out the weapons here. 359 people. Thanks for joining us in all this.
And struck him out. Let's go. 1 out.
Boo,
Diaz,
boo.
by you.
Yeah, you're a little ahead
Wind
of me,
farm.
but that's good. It's your show. First strikeout for
Wind
Ed
farm.
Lewis. 2 more outs.
I was blasted by him. Imagine if you could throw a baseball that fucking fast.
Oh, dude, we would not be doing YouTube. We'd be doing
Evolutionary wise, like that is like he'd be the top warrior. That was a strike right there to Teoscar Hernandez.
painted.
Painted. 0-1 now. 1 out. Fastball up. Strike 2. 0-2 now.
Swung and a miss.
Teoscar.
Teoscar's trying to go for the deep ball, trying to make this a one-run game.
Here comes Diaz. He's going to slide her away. Nope. Threw the fastball up. Sick pitch.
Fouled him off.
I'm surprised. He challenged him. I thought he'd go for the slider. He's probably looking off speed. Come on, Ricky. Oh, he went with the fastball again. Nope, he went away from it. 3 straight pitches. Now you know, see, like you paint yourself into a corner here now. You got to come with something off speed, 1 and 2. So you
And now
go
it's
with
gonna
the
be looking
slider
for off
away.
speed. Unless
He's
he
going to put a
overthinks it.
slider away. Nope. Fastball again. Another fastball. Now you don't know.
He's trying to dial him
telling
up. He's trying to
Yep.
dial him up.
He's telling him that this is what I got.
Here we go. Biggest out of the sale to Jaguars. You lost.
Strike 3.
round.
Got him. Let's go. 2 down. 1 more to go.
All right. Malcolm Gamer, Sean Shanley are about to see Over Manager 2025. We'll see. I mean,
Is
there's
that a
still
video
time there.
game?
No, Dave Roberts Over Manager.
Oh, yeah.
like a
That's
thing
the
on-
video game.
And
You can buy the
Prolins,
app.
we just want to see 5 happy in 3-2. Go Mets.
Let's go, Mets. Come on. All right. Freddie Freeman up. 2 runners on. Diaz, 98 miles an hour by you. Fast as fuck.
Ooh. I mean, that's at the corner, too.
Yeah, that was up and in. Very difficult to hit. Diaz again off the plate barely.
I mean, that had
1-1
some movement,
count.
too. I mean, that tailed.
Mm-hmm. Let's go, Mets. Come on now, 1-1. Diaz again, fouled back. 98, 1-2. This is why you traded for him. This is why you traded. Who'd the Mets trade for Diaz?
Jerry Kelenic and Robinson Cano.
Yeah, Kelenic didn't.
And I think another guy.
Yeah, Kelenic didn't. I mean,
He's okay.
He hasn't come back to haunt him. And here's a pitch in the inside corner, 100 miles an hour. Wow. Surprise. He didn't want to pull the trigger there. Didn't want to punch him out. Here we go. Diaz, Freeman at the plate. Here it is. 2-2. Got him. Let's go. This series is tied.
Nice pitch. Going back to City Field, 5. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. We tied the series. Let's go.
I mean, this is the goal. This is the goal you had in mind, man. I mean, you wanted to at least get one game.
You want to get the
in
split,
LA, and you got it.
Let's go.
All
right, I got to roll,
game,
dude.
You capitalized. Yep, I got to roll too. I need dinner.
Yep.
I'm hungry.
Thanks everyone
Sir.
for joining the stream. Thanks for the mods. Let's go Mets. We'll see you tomorrow night on the dumpster fire, and then we will see you Wednesday night at City Field. Let's go, boys.
Absolutely, guys.
All right.
Peace.
Later.